check.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
beautiful.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
Beautiful.
There it is. Healthy.
Yeah, I had it all set up. We did like a live call-in show thing. So I had it all kind of rigged up for that.
Nice. How'd that go?
Pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
There was I thought it was going to be a little more like raucous than it was. It is honestly mostly people calling in just complimenting us, which is really nice. But I was like, yo, thank you so much. That means a lot. But you got anything funny to talk about? Or?
Right. You strike me as a podcast that invites the smoke.
Yeah. I wanted it.
I thought so, but it was just people being like, yeah, I really like your guys' band. You know, the podcast is cool. It's like, oh, yeah, thanks. And that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, thanks for calling.
The best one was the guy who called in and he did a bit of like the show with the guy who we couldn't touch his Xbox.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
probably my favorite. He called in and he's like, don't touch my Xbox. I'm like, I actually thought it was the guy we were talking about years ago, but he was good.
I didn't think for a second that it was going to be the actual guy. That guy, the don't touch my Xbox guy is either dead or he's in. I don't want to say that he's arrested, but he's definitely in a situation where he does not listen to podcasts.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know where that guy exists. Did you ever hear the story?
No. Is this canon? Like one of the early episodes? Is he in relationship
Probably
to you
pretty
guys?
early.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty. Yeah, it's a deep cut. But yeah, basically we stayed at his house and he
In Holland, of all places.
Okay.
Like,
and told us not. I'm surprised you remember the area.
I know, it is really weird because I remember being like, why does he talk that way? He talked like a cartoon American character, like American Dad or something like that.
Right.
Like very exaggerated. And we were like, why? What's up? He was like 40 years old and he lived in seemingly a dorm.
Mm-hmm.
And his one thing, he left. Like we went to his dorm.
This is a tour crash?
Yeah, early days.
Yeah. I feel like it was our third or fourth time over there, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Maybe later. It was definitely like, because it was with Make Do and Mend.
Okay, so that was probably third or fourth tour. We toured Europe so much initially.
That's impressive to even have gone 3 times.
Sucks.
It
So
sucks.
the things we've gone, well, counting UK, I feel like we've gone over there like 7 times.
I felt like
But I like UK.
I do like the
Yeah.
UK. I like playing there. It took a while for our band.
But Europe is a different story? Or
For me, yeah, for
Right.
sure.
For
yeah.
me, yeah, for us and like our band, dude, it never like hit over there.
I get it, yeah.
I don't know how it was for you, like playing, but like, dude, it was.
We honestly only went once.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or
Once?
not, in all those years.
What
Yeah,
year?
You've been blessed.
2001. We didn't even have a full length out yet. And it was
Whoa.
Really?
supporting Real Big Fish. So you can imagine like how,
Oh, man.
how stellar we went over.
Dude.
Did people care about real? I feel like it just music in America doesn't transcend the same over there.
Some places, like we hit like Germany and like Belgium and places like that. In some places it would pop off and,
Real
Scotland,
Big
it was
Fish.
cool.
I was going to say, Real Big Fish strikes me as the kind of thing that would slay in Europe
Yeah.
or just
Yeah.
be like,
What do you got?
no, that's not the one.
Oh no, I want the yellow one. I think. Yes.
They would pull little tones like that on stage, I'm sure.
Oh my God. Yo, I had I liked Real Big Fish when I was younger. But I had probably 1 or 2 friends that was their favorite band in high school.
For sure. I mean, it was a big deal.
I never got super into Real Big Fish, but I think they're sick.
I was more
Yeah.
I'm more of a Less Than Jake guy.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
where I fall.
Yeah, for sure. Musically, like that, they definitely had a bigger hold on me. And it was like definitely past the point of me kind of being like a fan of Real Big Fish, but
Yeah.
it was like right as Cheer Up came out, and it was like, oh God, like the bass lines are kind of slaying.
That's
on this thing.
that's the record, right?
It was what was it? Turn the Radio Off was the one with the hit on it. Then they had like a metal record after that, which was actually kind of tight.
I forgot about that. The metal record.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then and then Cheer Up, which was actually kind of tight, and then it was like kind of went off the rails from there.
Yeah. Did you get to ride with them, or did you?
Yes.
So you got a good experience because our friends Soul Blind, they just did a tour with Knock
Real Big
Loose.
Fish?
No, yeah.
It was Stick to Your Guns.
Stick to your guns. Thank
Yeah.
you. But they had to they're like, yeah, it was great. We toured in a bus. It was awesome. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, we had to stay at some guy's fucking house so we couldn't touch his Xbox and slept in his bed.
Dude, and yo, like, listen, I know that people don't like it when you like generalize about other countries and stuff, but Yo, Europe sucks, dude. I don't want to like.
Yeah.
We're getting right into it. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's what I came for.
I haven't complained about you touring Europe in a long time, so I'm kind of due. Yo, it's just so taxing. I admittedly, I'm not a road warrior, man.
Yeah.
I do not
Same.
do well being away from home, and I just like
Yeah.
Europe is every bad part of it at the exact same time. It's just like, yo, everything closes early. The driver never wants to take you where you want to go. Truly, I could just go on all day. So,
It's just damp the whole time.
Oh,
I don't know
it's-
why.
yeah, it's
Right.
wet always.
Yeah, your hands are always cold.
Have you gone back just like on vacation at all there?
I have gone on a Amsterdam vacation that was a blast.
See, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds fun to go back on vacation, but as touring, I'm just like, I don't know. I think I'm good.
I get it. Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, I think I was still like a teenager, and I was
Yeah.
just first time and pretty excited to be there. There was not a lot like riding on me,
Yeah.
you know, like 40-minute sets probably,
Yeah,
and then my
yeah,
day
yeah.
was done and I could just do what I pleased, you know.
I think our first tour was in Australia. You've been to Australia.
Yes.
Did you do a solo run in Australia?
Yes.
I think we were there at the same time.
No
or
way.
It's very similar time because I remember, was it 2009 or 2013?
Probably in the 2009.
I think we were there at
Kind
the
of
same,
area.
very similar time because I think the venues I kept seeing like your name of like a solo run there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was our first like international tour. That's
I'll tell you
a different
what.
story.
No, I had a strange experience that run for sure.
Did you?
Yeah. It was just sort of like haphazard, but it was fine, but it was just
Ours was haphazard and also terrible.
yeah.
Were you by yourself though?
Me
did you have-
and I had a girlfriend at the time that was like helping like TM me kind of.
That makes it a little nicer. I can't imagine going by yourself. I would have lost my mind.
It also broke us up, so it was kind of miserable. Yeah, like we ended directly after that, so it was that kind of sticks in my memory. It's like,
Yeah, that's only going to
Yeah.
go one of two ways. It's going to strengthen you or more than likely tear you apart.
yeah, we had. I remember this was kind of like the argument that like really kind of like broke the camel's back. We were like. Halloween was coming up and she was like upset that I wouldn't like do a couples
Oh,
like
yeah, costume.
costume with her, and that was just like
Do you remember what costume was, or was it not a specific one?
she wanted to be panda bears, and I just wanted to be like drugged out Bob Dylan.
Like no specific panda bears?
No, just a couple of them.
Not like karate. What isn't
Not
there a
like Kung
karate
Fu
fa-
Panda?
Yeah, yeah.
Karate Panda.
Now it maybe that would have been cool. We
That's what it would say on the Halloween costume.
Yeah, karate. I got a good price and it was only
Karate
$3.99.
bear.
It just turned out to be a fundamental difference. That really
Yeah.
just-
Oh fuck! Because you were there in October. Were you there?
right. Yeah, probably at the beginning of October.
I think we were there in October too.
Wow.
Timelines
Because
to match up.
I skipped. I didn't go to college because of it. I was like, you know, what? I'm not going to college, and I went there instead. Honestly, worked out better.
College is stupid.
College is a
dude.
fucking
Did you go to
scam.
college?
No,
Yeah.
Did you drop out of school?
no, I graduated early.
Ooh.
How'd you do that?
It was so easy. So I went to my guidance counselor because I knew that Starting Line was getting signed, and I was like 16 or 17, and I was just like, how can I finish up? Because that was the one thing my parents wanted me to do is just finish high school. Then we can do whatever the fuck you want for the rest of your life. And I was like, okay. And so I asked them what I could do, what my options were, see if I could like do homeschooling on the road or anything like that. And they said, listen, you have like 3 or 4 credits away from graduating. This was my either sophomore or junior year, going into my junior year. And so they said, if you just go to night classes at the community college, you just earn enough credits by summer and you'll be out of there. And so I graduated just a full year early. There's one other girl that was there at community college doing it. And my fiance did the same thing down in Texas, like got out a year early. It's like a little hack for all the high schoolers out there.
Did you have to go to school during the day and then after school you went to school again?
Yeah, which sucked.
Every
fucking
day?
balls.
That's gonna suck.
Not every day, like maybe 3 or 4 days a week.
Dude.
I still wouldn't be able to do
I
that.
think I would have done that.
It was a little tough, but it was like here were my classes: music appreciation, which I got a D in. It was like actually really
Whoa,
tough.
dude.
Yeah, like it had like theory and like circle of fifths.
You
and
just
it was,
couldn't match up to the average music appreciator.
didn't appreciate it as much as I thought. And an English class, which I coasted through, and then a gym class.
What?
That was it. Yeah, weightlifting. That was it.
Dude, you're weightlifting with college students?
Yeah. No, they were like 40-year-olds because it was like the show Community. It was just like
shit.
all like
I went to
Oh
a
my
community
God.
college, and we had a bunch of weird ass people there.
yeah.
I may have been one of them. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting. I recommend it.
Were you Bucks County?
Monco.
Monco.
Yeah.
Monco. Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Bucks County. That was my community college experience.
Right across the road.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of those things. College free.
That's cool. I mean, I think that really, I mean, it's kind of a moot point. You know, it's like everything I learned was just for getting out there and
Yeah.
doing what I do, at least in my like line of work.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, dude. I can't even imagine at this point, dude, if I had kids, I'd be like, you're going to attend this school at YouTube.
Ooh, dude, YouTube hooks me up, man.
But it would be like
Big time. I'm, any
Yeah.
kind of a music producer because of YouTube.
Right,
For
yeah.
it
Sure.
would be regimented though. I wouldn't be like, here's your tablet. I'd be like, here's the curriculum for today.
Mhm.
We're going to learn how to build a birdhouse.
Ooh.
We're going to learn how to this is day one when the day after their first birthday.
I can't even speak.
Yeah, learn to shit in the
Yeah,
toilet.
stop shitting yourself.
Wipe your own butt. Like there's got to be.
Really good stuff out there for this.
That's the thing. There's
Yeah.
so many how-tos that it's just like I feel like if you just ask the child, hey, what do you want to learn how to do tomorrow?
There you go. Turn off Coco Melon. Let's learn something today.
I think you might be on.
I'll never
something.
have kids, by the
Just
way, but
playlists.
playlists.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a good idea.
And then you
Playlists.
keep them social by taking them to the
bouncy place, the trampoline,
trampoline place.
which I also want to go to though.
Or even recess could just be like a goofy, funny animal video. In the
yeah,
middle.
Blue's Clues.
Oh,
There it is.
throwback. That's history lesson right there. Like, do they make new Blues Clues? I don't know. I've been out of the game for a minute.
No,
like-
but he came back to tell everyone that they're doing a good job a couple of years ago.
did.
He
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
You guys are killing it.
yeah.
He's in a documentary series about Barney.
Really?
Yeah, and he seems like really serious.
What did he end up doing after he left?
I don't know. Probably talks at schools or something.
Yeah, probably. That's kind of a sick. That'd be a sick gig.
Dude,
Go to a
he
school,
probably
talk
made
for an hour.
made the bag and dipped out, and now he just like chills with hoes. That's what I would.
What's his
do.
name? Steve?
Him and
Yeah.
Elmo and Barney guy
Yeah.
are just all just passing the blunt.
The Barney guy was like was real
Blood
wild.
rotation right there.
Yeah, everyone watched the Barney documentary series. I wouldn't say that it's like
I didn't watch it.
it's on Peacock. I think it's like fine.
Yeah.
It's just really funny because for some reason Barney like made the world so mad in the 90s. Like there's like straight up just like regular Joes that are getting together and they're like tormented by Barney. Like adults. They're just like my kids love it and it drives me nuts.
I've seen the kid that like thinks Barney sucks.
Oh yeah, that's part
Is that
of it.
part of it? Okay, I've seen that video. That video's fun.
Have you ever seen that video?
No, but I think
kid
my
that's talking
fiance was
shit on
watching
Barney?
the doc. No, what's his
There's
platform?
a YouTube video that we pull up from time to time that is just this kid. It's like a VHS, like probably in the 90s
Yeah.
at some point. This kid just like holding this is back when like microphones were like plugged into the camera. And they're at like a birthday party, I guess.
Yeah, I think
and there's
so.
like a fake Barney there that's like right behind him, like talking to kids and stuff. And the kid's just like, Barney sucks. And he's just like going off on how much he hates Barney for like 2 straight minutes.
Yeah, but it's like so loud in the background too, so like no one could actually hear him. But
Oh, yeah.
only the person who was rewatching the film would just like Barney sucks. That's all they heard.
Yeah, he just like rips into Barney.
He was pushing buttons. I don't know what it was about him.
Dude, that's people were like throwing rallies and stuff where they just like smash Barney stuffed animals. I'm like, dude, can you imagine having attended that and been like,
I mean, yeah,
I
gas
paid
money to
$10.
that.
Yeah, I paid $10 for entry and a complimentary hammer.
I have no feelings towards Barney. He doesn't get me going.
That's
neither
because
way.
you're not mentally sick, dude. Like
Darn
anybody
it.
that would have strong feelings towards, like I think it's weird that people have strong feelings towards Coco Melon.
Yeah, I mean, all I know is that it's the most popular video on YouTube. That's all I know.
So who is this now? Now there is some YouTube personalities that I haven't researched that sometimes the references do fly over my
So you don't
head.
know Coco Melon?
No, I don't.
So Coco Melon is just like a show for babies, but it's like
I thought you said show for babies.
it's like a
Like
show
a
for babies that drives you.
in a limousine. Like that's entertainment.
That might be a good bit. I might
Yeah,
actually
that would
watch
be
that.
kinda
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
kind of
so-
like Baby Geniuses or Boss Baby.
Boss Baby,
that
or
could be-
comedians in cars getting coffee, except they drive around the celebrities.
I think
You
we're
put
onto something
celebrities
there.
in a car and they think they're on comedians in cars getting coffee, and they're actually just like they plop a baby in the driver's seat,
Baby, it's all-
throw it and drive.
Can you hit the pedals?
Coco Melon is like it's like a show for, I guess, anywhere from like tiny little babies to toddlers to like but I guess it's just so popular for little kids
Yeah,
that it just same thing with Barney, I guess. It's the new Barney.
it really
The
is.
parents are like fucking hate Coco Melon.
Oh wow.
I think that it just like burrows into their head because their kids like it so much.
Oh, do you know that song Baby Shark?
Yeah.
That I think it's from Coco Melon.
Okay. All right.
So if you go on like, I don't know if you have like go on Netflix and you'll just see like Coco Melon's top 10 always. It like would piss
And
me
Baby
off.
Shark goes hard, so I don't know what
that song
everyone's
does
so
go
mad about.
hard. But on YouTube, that's like the most played video. I'm like, God dang, it's crazy. But I
Man.
guess people just let it play because they're like, here, kid, watch this. I'm gonna go do something.
Something about just mesmerized.
Yeah.
See, that's the
kids.
thing, dude. Parents that hate their kids and have them watch Coco Melon constantly are the ones that hate Coco Melon. So
That is true.
interesting.
Love your kids. Let them watch other YouTube.
Do you
Learn-
know the people behind Coco Melon? Is there a big empire that's like,
Yeah, it's probably like Johnson and Johnson or Pfizer.
Some
or,
lizard people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Jeff-
definitely the Sackler family is definitely behind Coco Melon, I'm sure.
like the-
Funded by.
Garth Brooks of
Oh yeah.
kids songs?
Oh yeah, Garth Brooks. Does he make kid songs?
No, but I mean, isn't he like the most like attended like?
Yeah, his live
Artist.
shows are like
Artist.
unmatched.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you ever
I
see
just
his
remember
live
his-
shows where he's like sprinting playing acoustic guitar?
Yo,
It's crazy.
Is Garth Brooks the guy who made the Facebook
Yes.
that was just like,
Yeah.
"Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I might be in a hotel room. Who knows?"
Or his Chris what was his alter
Oh
ego?
fuck, he did have an alter ego.
Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines. Yeah. That's like demented because he wouldn't even acknowledge that it was him. It was like, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah,
Right, and to still be so popular after pulling a stunt,
He can't lose, man. He can only win. He only has dubs in his names.
bulletproof.
Yeah.
A few years ago, he was like, maybe he still does this, but he was posting videos on Instagram that were like actually deranged. Like just a step below, what's that? Kevin Spacey posting those videos
Oh,
every
the
Christmas.
Frank videos.
Oh man,
That shit's tough to watch. He hasn't posted in a few years.
I
He
love
didn't
a
do it this
good
year?
Celebrity going off hinge.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
He is like my hero. Nah, he's definitely like lost it to the point where it's like I don't know what he's doing with this bit where he plays
Yeah.
a character, a
Yeah.
TV character that he was fired from.
I don't think-
Is he legally allowed to do that? Maybe that's why he stopped. Maybe Netflix is like
Oh, yeah, chill.
That's
on
our
that.
character,
yeah,
bud.
Yeah,
This is Spacey.
Spacey.
yeah, Kevin.
He was
You ever-
making. Yeah, you ever watch House of Cards?
I did. Yeah.
He was making every Christmas. I think it was Christmas. He would make a new video and post it where he was acting as the character
Yeah.
that he portrayed in House of Cards
Yeah.
and like talking to the. It was really fucking weird.
It was sad too.
Yeah.
It was
'Cause
really like,
he got-
what is this about?
He got canned, and then it was just like, haven't
was-
heard from him.
Post Walking Papers, he was doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. Like
That's the thing. It was after.
I was like, bro, you're done, dude. Just move on, man.
American Hero.
Yeah,
Here we go. Here we go.
throw him
Yeah.
there with Barney and all the other
Yeah.
guys and Steve. They're
But
all
as far as the Barney thing goes, the guy that like wore the Barney costume and I guess was the Barney. So there was a different guy that played the voice and a different guy that wore the costume. The guy that wore the
really?
costume is a real strange fella.
we don't fuck with them.
I think I fuck with him.
Okay.
He's definitely got like a weird. He's definitely like a weird
I got a question though.
sex guru.
Oh, did he touch the kids?
Listen, I don't know the man. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like he likes banging women. It seems like
Okay.
because that's the only thing you could get him on now is because they ask him about his current line of work, and
Uh-huh.
he's like, "Oh yeah, well, women come to me, and he basically says that he's like a sex coach,
Okay.
but he's like, yeah, some of my clients, they take like the full course, and the camera person's like, "Does that mean like you have intercourse with them?" And there's like a long pause, and he's like, yeah, pretty much." So that's my Barney.
This is, I mean, it's going to give me a whole new perspective on Barney.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
right.
Is he a really tall fella?
No, he's pretty short, he looks like, but
that's
he's
surprising.
quite athletic. He's pretty spry.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess you got to be if you're banging chicks constantly.
Can I say something that might blow you away that maybe the general public knows? Black fella.
You know what? Wasn't picturing that in my head.
I know.
Was not. I was picturing just like not him.
Dude, Elmo, black fella.
I didn't know
I think
that.
he maybe actually did get in trouble for something. though.
Oof.
Maybe I should look this up because I'm trying to.
Just throwing out allegations
That's
left
the thing.
and right.
People do that too much, and I'm trying to be like the person that's just like, oh, I don't know. Let me look that up.
Dude, that's when we get the intern in here. They can deal with it, and we can keep going. You know.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Elmo
Just
actor.
the guy with the computer right behind.
Yeah,
that thing,
right.
yeah.
He doesn't even get to sit in here. Just in the other room.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
damn.
He's not black.
Headline. Headline. He's Rachel Dolezal. From the Hollywood Reporter. It was in 2014. Man, we're late. Elmo puppeteer Kevin Clash cleared of sex abuse charges.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's get a freaking
Yes.
I like that the record scratched, then the air horns. You know, it's like, hold up.
I committed to the record scratch. Dude.
that's awesome. Good for him, man. That can
Dude,
stay
everything I'm
Barney.
seeing, everything I'm seeing is saying sex abuse lawsuits against Elmo voice actor dismissed.
You're doing God's work right now by spreading it because you only hear about the allegations.
Yeah,
You
right.
never hear
Dude,
about
that's
the
the
good news.
thing. Once it gets stuck on you, dude, it's just like, well, people aren't going to look into the update on that if I get cleared.
You're welcome, Barney, if you're listening out there.
That's Elmo. This is Elmo.
that's
Kevin
Elmo?
Clash, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
My man Kevin
Jury's
Clash.
still out on.
Yeah.
on-
Barney's not cleared yet.
Yeah, Barney we're not sure about.
So did Elmo get canned then? They got a new Elmo in there?
He stepped down according to these articles.
Okay. Respectfully.
Yeah,
You kind of
so-
gotta. It's tough.
Parents feel weird if they think that the guy up Elmo's ass has sex abuse allegations.
Yeah, it's not a good profession to be in if you're get allegations.
You
You're
know
around
what?
kids.
You never see him.
That is true. That is true. So I didn't even know, like all of us, I didn't know what he looked like. I won't put that on you guys.
Was that guy puppet and voice? Do you know?
You know what? I'm not sure because when I search Elmo actor, him and right next to him, a really skinny white guy pops up.
Huh.
So I wonder.
Because that guy probably got a little blowback too.
Yeah.
For people that didn't read the entire article.
Oh,
It's like,
man.
No, I'm just a voice, man.
Oh man, yeah. Ryan Dillon is the other guy.
I didn't talk to the guy or see the guy ever. Like I was
He just does the hands. I do the whole.
I was never on set, never met him. They try to proxy him, man.
Dude, Ryan Dillon, voice of Elmo from Philadelphia.
Hey, shout.
Shout out Philly, dude.
It looks like he's, I don't know, one of two Elmos. It just says Elmo played by Kevin Clash, and right next to him is Ryan Dillon.
Huh.
Where's Kevin Clash from? What's he up to these days? Kevin Clash.
The guy that stepped down.
Damn, he's 62.
That
You
makes
can't
sense.
have a 62-year-old Elmo. That's unforgivable.
When did Sesame Street start? In the 70s?
Yeah, I don't think he's been that
Oh, he
Elmo
wasn't.
his
He
whole
wasn't
life.
OG.
Let me see OG. Well, yo, Elmo, he's not an OG character, I don't think.
Oh, they
Isn't
brought him
Elmo
in.
non-binary or something now?
Oh, he's a they them.
I think so.
That's sick, dude.
Elmo.
Yeah.
Was it Grover first, and they felt like we need someone,
Yeah.
like a little more personality in here.
Blue is a little too. They're like, well, we can't have two blue guys. We have Cookie Monster and we got Grover, and people are starting to get them confused. Elmo is a red. Oh man, this is.
You've gone down a wormhole now.
I've been trying to not have my phone on me when we do the podcast because then I end up just looking at it. But it's so hard not to like. I guess the nature of podcasting is you say things and they're only like you only half know what you're talking about, or not at all,
Yeah.
and you just don't correct yourself.
How much can you really know what you're talking about? How many things? There's got to be a limit to it.
I don't know anything. it
Yeah,
feels like.
I'm like really, I'm pretty dumb when it comes to things. So don't take my word for it, everyone listening.
Tell me about it.
But yeah, I'll say on here and I'll go off on something like, yeah, this is this. And then I'll look it up after this, or I'll be editing the video and I'll be like, oh, wow, I was like completely wrong.
Yeah. But you know what?
But that's podcast, and that's why it's fun.
That truly is podcasting.
It really is. Yeah. That's that. I might just start saying things completely wrong, and then we use those things for the clips. And
they
then
get people
they go
upset.
viral because people are mad and they are just like, that's not true. Actually. Well, actually.
Well, actually,
That's how we blow up when we get fucking BetterHelp to sponsor us.
that's the dream right there.
BetterHelp. Maybe if we just start talking about it, they'll be like, I think we owe these guys money.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we pay them yet? Oh, fuck. We didn't pay them yet.
They did an ad. We should, I don't see them on the list, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
we gotta,
I guess we'll. Yeah.
Why would
Why
anyone do this
things.
without getting paid?
must have slipped between the cracks. Get them a check.
Yeah, they're gonna hit us up and they're gonna, yo, we should just hit them up and be like, we should just start recording,
Invoice
doing
them?
yes.
That's a power move for sure.
Yeah, we just do them every episode, and then they're just like, we just email them. We're like, hey, we never got like a copy of the contract, but we've been doing these ads. Like, we were just wondering when we can, expect to be paid.
Yeah, no rush.
And they're like, we lost these fucking guys' contract. And they're like, how much were we paying you? It's like $9,500 an episode.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's it. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that wired over.
Oh,
to you
we're
right
so
away.
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you mind if we mark that up to an even 15 an episode, and we'll just pay you for the backlogged episodes?
I think we're onto something. Laurie got my girlfriend. She got not hacked the other day, but someone invoiced her on PayPal for Bitcoin or something like that. I was like, what the fuck is this? You can just invoice people for that, like random people. Like, you just get someone's email address.
Did she pay it?
Of course.
Yeah, anytime like a Ugandan prince emails me and says that he's going to give me $1 million,
Yeah, jump on that.
You gotta
I
follow
do it.
up.
I do it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, you know what? You only live once, and like, if I'm just afraid of getting ripped off constantly, my life is going to be boring.
And all you gotta do is just send them the $1,000 to like get them to wire the money up front to wire to you.
Yeah, I just send them my routing information
Yeah.
and my social security.
That's
number.
a no-brainer.
It could be real one time. I mean, that's a slot machine you want to keep.
Dude.
Putting some
That's true. It could be real.
Fortune favors the bold.
exactly.
Scare money, don't make money. You know.
That's what I'm saying. You got to make scary investments to get a not scary return.
We've turned into a real entrepreneur type
We're
of
like
podcast.
Gary Vee. Yeah, we're like Gary Vee.
Which one's Gary Vee?
Gary Vee is the short guy that's like very like I guess he's like a motivational guy.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sounds like he's been
Wait, is he the-
screaming
is
his
he-
entire
Yeah, yeah.
life.
Is he the guy who has the headphones on and and he like gets calls in? Have you seen that guy? He's like an
Probably.
older white guy. I don't know. Maybe
He's
he has
an
like a
older white
podcast
guy.
or something. It might be him.
He has
And
a podcast.
I think that could be him. Older white guy.
He's short.
I've never
I
seen
wanna
him stand
say-
up. I've only seen
Yeah.
him sit down.
You probably just think he's sitting down.
Someone comes into frame and it's just like their crotch. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would describe him as an older white guy, but I don't think he's older than like
I'm looking
45.
Okay, Gary Vee. I don't know who I'm looking up, but basically people call in and like, yeah, I'm making $400K a month, and he's like, a month? And then they
That sounds like him.
Gary Vee.
Gary Vee. Gary Vaynerchuk is his name.
So initially when he said Gary, I was just thinking Gary Busey right off the riff, but Gary.
I would
Gary
love a
Busey.
show where he's just giving out career advice. No, that's a show I'd tune into.
He got in trouble here in Cherry Hill.
No.
Yeah, I think touching some girls.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Not him.
Gary.
All
I
my
know.
heroes. Just one by one.
Oh my God, I'm just getting over the Kevin Spacey thing. They just took my Frank yearly Christmas videos away from me, and then Gary has to go and fucking
We're
get
gonna have
locked up.
no great actors left.
That's the thing, dude. If they go for Gene Hackman, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. Yeah, I have a question of like, not a question, but I often wonder about Gary Busey because like what was he in a motorcycle accident? What fucked his brain up?
Something like that.
He was in an accident and he was like never the same since. But he's been in shows and movies plenty of times since that happened.
Huh.
And his whole thing is that he's deranged. Like, how do they pitch that to him? Does he have a handler? Like, does he know what he's doing in the movie? Like, yo, there's a scene in the Entourage movie, I think.
Okay.
Maybe it's an episode of the show.
Okay.
And he's just like crazy Gary Busey playing himself. And it's like, did they give him lines? Like, can he read a script, or are they just like, Gary, stand here and do your best
Yeah.
not to look directly at the camera and just have a conversation with the actors?
I think it might be that. He's already a big name. Like if you
Yeah.
get him on a show, people are gonna watch regardless.
Yeah, he's been popping on Impractical Jokers, doing stuff with them, and it plays pretty well.
I didn't know he fucked with those guys.
Yeah, they got him in like kind of recently.
Oh shit.
Post scandal. Impractical Jokers.
No, that not post. I don't think. I don't know when that went down, but I don't think.
But didn't one of the Impractical Jokers one left that group, right? It's just the three guys now.
They broke up. I don't know.
I don't know if they broke up, but I think maybe one guy
Wow,
ditched out. I don't know.
they're so
I
rich.
just-
They can do whatever.
I
they
just
Yeah,
thought that one of
dude.
them admitted that he was gay. Admitted. That's
yeah.
not really the way I should put it, but
Yeah, exactly. They kicked him out.
they kicked him out. Yeah. That is not impractical for us. You are no longer a joker. Give us turn in your silly hat and your curly shoes with the bells on the tips of them.
Dude, they call themselves like that'd be so funny. They just refer to them as jokers. Like
They refer to the people that work at Taco Bell as taco wizards, which really would boil my blood if I worked there.
I'm so glad I never
That's
worked
not
at Taco
true.
Bell.
Dude, check this out. Actually, I don't know if I can do it without actually ordering, but if you order on the app, once you order, it basically says like they're working on it. And it says the taco wizards are preparing your order right now. Oh, dude, how would I make it say that without actually?
You might just have to place an order.
All right, get me a gordita.
The thing is, if I have, I'm adjusting my notifications. The thing is, I think what you have to do is order, and then once you like say that you're there, that's when they start making it, and that's when they
Declare
alert you
their
that
wizardry.
the taco wizards are performing their magic. It's definitely like that is somehow unfathomably so more insulting than sandwich artist.
I agree. Sandwich arts at Subway.
Just when you
Yeah.
think you can't be condescended to any harder than sandwich artist, Taco Bell swoops in with taco wizard.
Yeah, they're dunking on you for sure.
This
would
must
quit.
be a new trend in fast food.
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like sandwich artist is kind of old though.
Sandwich artist is kind of a cool name. I'm an artist of sandwiches.
It's condescending.
It's presumptuous.
Nobody calls me a scientist, you know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh yeah, Taylor, the graphic design scientist. Or better yet, the podcasting scientist.
Podcasting wizards.
I've been called a podcasting scientist. I
You
guess.
should be.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess if I think
You
long and
deserve
hard
it.
about it. Thank you.
Yeah, but we got cucked out pretty hard when we tried to order Taco Bell after show. They closed the doors and just like, oh, you can order on the app.
Oh
We're like-
yeah,
But we're in like a van and trailer.
Yeah.
How the hell are we supposed to go through the drive-through?
dude.
So like, you can order on the app and we'll just stand out here. I was like,
DoorDash
dude,
and all those apps fucked us, man.
They really did.
Because then they just have too many people parking and trying to come in the front door
Mm-hmm.
and picking up mobile orders that they're just like drive-through only.
Yeah. That's when you found out they were the wizards, right? During that whole fiasco.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and they made everyone in the van download the app. We're like, dude, this sucks so much. Just bring out some beans and rice, and
Yeah,
we'll
but
be
we got
good.
taco wizards out of it, so
That is true.
it's worth it.
That's gold. By the way, I mean, I don't want to take credit for giving you good material for the podcast, but I mean, Times Square. I mean, what more could I give you to complain about being on tour than a show?
Dude,
in
I
Times
definitely,
Square?
he definitely teed it up for us for sure.
I'm a longtime New York City hater, and I'm a lifelong. I've only been to Times Square probably 3 times in my life,
Right.
Same.
and every single time, I'll say this: the most recent time, despite it being right before, was it before or after Christmas?
I think it was before.
Right before Christmas time, wasn't that bad. Wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
It was worse. The worst for you because you moved the van.
But it was easy. I parked 4 blocks away on the street. I pulled into a spot.
I'm honestly so relieved to hear.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
because it could have gone any direction in that part of town.
Have you ever played that venue before?
Yes, and I think in like every conception, every name of it,
Yeah.
I've played it.
We were there
Oh,
during
yeah.
the PlayStation or no,
Best
it was
Buy.
Best Buy Theater.
Yeah.
But we had a van and trailer at the time. Luckily, I didn't have to park that thing. I don't know where they ended up parking, but somehow they found a spot in the city.
Did y'all just have a Sprinter kind of deal?
Yeah.
This last time we did,
Yeah.
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 Previously we had just like a 15 passenger Ford or 12 passenger Ford.
But last time we played there with Bayside, and they were on a bus. So like They got dropped off and the bus went away. I was like, damn.
Yeah, the bus just dropped them off and
Luxury.
went straight back to over the bridge to New Jersey.
Yep. That's
I was like,
the move.
dude.
I was surprised actually on those shows that you guys just showed up in your cars. I was like, ooh, should we have not showed up I thought you guys at least have a van.
It's just what we do. Yeah, we haven't had a van in a long time, and,
Yeah.
and we haven't paid for a bus also like since like 2008 probably.
Yeah.
So we just
Did you guys just
do
rent all the gear?
basically like all the backline stuff.
That's so dope.
I'm taking
It's
a page
tight.
from you guys for that.
That's how
Yeah.
we do everything. To tell you the truth,
And they
That's
pick
so
it up
good.
and then they go to the next show or
heaven.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
because we're playing a few shows with our other band, Super Heaven, in on the West Coast, and I'm like, I don't want to like rent, like I don't want to have to lug gear around. I'm just gonna have them drop it off at the venue.
That's the move,
Dude,
ball.
so sick. I was so jealous
Yeah.
when I saw the guy at the end of the show just loading it. I was like,
Dude.
It's a luxury for sure.
and just guitar, just all right.
Yeah, rent the gear. We'll rent an Aston Martin.
Oh
And
fuck
we'll just
yeah.
cruise around.
We
West
rent
Coast
guitar boats down to that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually.
Everything.
Yeah, they're too expensive to buy.
Yeah. And who wants to store that stuff? It's cumbersome.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Because I want to bring some guitars. I like that idea. We'll
But
see.
hey, you guys handled it with grace, though, and to be honest, hearing like the podcast
Yeah.
after that whole fiasco, it was like opening a present. You know, it was like I can't wait to hear,
Dude, I'll tell
their
you what.
take on this.
I had a much easier time with it. I'm just like a baby. Like everything just not. I shouldn't say that everything bothers me, but I'm just so like sensitive to bullshit.
I
So
get
like if any mild inconvenience, I'm like,
Yeah.
here we go. Which is why I smoke weed all day long.
Yo, for sure. I think that's what's so cathartic about this podcast is that, you know, there's so few people I think are willing to bring these kind of grievances to light.
Oh, dude, I'd be sweating the small stuff. And I don't let it like affect my daily life the way that it used to. But I'll tell you what, it's definitely, I've gotten a lot better at just being like in my head thinking, damn, some people are crazy, or just like, damn, I can't believe this is a thing that humans have to endure just because other people are annoying, or all kinds of things. But dude, I look at Twitter and I'm like, people just, Twitter is this. I was thinking about this earlier when I was in the shower, and I'm mentioning that I showered because I never do, and I need the people to know that sometimes I
Special
do.
occasion.
It's a special occasion. So
I appreciate it. Honored.
I'm in the shower and I'm thinking Twitter is just an opportunity for someone to have a passing feeling, and then they just tweet about it as if it is their most important, like lifelong, life committing point of view. Like they dig their heels in on something that there isn't an opposing argument for.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, who are you upset about?
I guess that's how you go viral, right? That's how you get a lot of people like discourse in it.
I think a lot of people aren't expecting it to go viral. They definitely like their little clicks and their retweets.
Yeah, they pin it
Yeah.
to the top of their profile.
You can see some people swinging for a home run.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know when people are swinging. Yeah, you know for sure.
Nothing's
Yeah.
worse though than just missing completely.
But dude, when I see
Whole lot of
tweets, oh, man. that's the thing. When somebody has a like with like 9 retweets
Yeah.
and like 75 likes, it's pinned to their profile. It's like, my brother in Christ, what are you doing?
Dude, that's not viral. That
And
means
just like, yo, pinning a viral tweet to your profile is like,
I want it to go.
what do you want me to know?
I want it to go away. Honestly, imagine I had notifications set up for that.
Dude,
Thank
anytime I've ever had a
Sucks.
tweet that has more, once people that I don't know start reacting to it, I mute it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have notifications on my phone, but I'll have tweets that will get a lot of likes, and I'm like, dude, I can't imagine. I just like let it go, and then I'll look at it a few days later and be like, oh, cool. That's my only reaction towards that.
Yeah. There's
like,
a little cringe in that too, though, when people like tweet that, like, guys, please,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
stop making this so viral.
Or then
Guys.
my favorites when they at themselves underneath and be like, oh, check out my business.
Check out my SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah. Like, yo, does that work? Are people coming back to the comments?
Yeah, when has
No,
that
then it's
ever
like
worked?
17 likes on that thing.
It's sad, dude. It's like, damn, this
Yeah.
got a couple thousand likes, and you got what, 2 likes
It's
on
like,
this?
the moment's ruined right
Yeah,
there.
bro. Just go viral again, or maybe make a good song. I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally,
I
I love social media.
Yeah.
No, it honestly drives me nuts. And like, I mean, I guess I'm addicted to it like anybody else, but I don't even, that's why I guess I'm addicted to it, because
Yeah.
I look at it and I don't want to.
So I've said this before, we have a TikTok for the podcast. Hasn't drawn me in at all. I don't really care about it at all.
That's a toughie. That's a toughie for me
Yeah.
to break into. I mean, I'm pushing 40, so that's like I'm aged out of that, I think.
Yeah.
Almost completely.
I'm about to turn 36 and I also feel pretty aged out of TikTok.
Yeah.
But eventually Twitter and Instagram are going to go the way
Yep.
of MySpace, and then we're going to be looking real old out here,
Yeah.
just being like, I'll never submit to TikTok. I'll never make a TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I have it because I don't know if I'd have a personal one, but maybe I have a personal one just to look at shit on it. But I don't think you're gonna catch me whipping or nay or doing the gritty or anything like
No.
that.
Oh no.
But I hear it's got everything. That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I know.
So maybe,
I'll be honest, man. If I have TikTok, because it curates your whole thing to like, I guess the stuff that you look at more, like it knows what you want to see.
Yeah,
It would just be bad hoes the whole time. And I'm just like, I don't need another app to look at hot girls.
it makes its way over to Instagram just fine.
That's the thing. And I'm just like, I should probably look at it less, because she's just like, it's not contributing anything to my life.
Remember the downfall though of MySpace to Facebook though, like how quick that happened. I think if it was gonna happen that quick, the Instagram would have fallen
Well, definitely.
because it was fast. man.
It'll be
Yeah.
Twitter and Instagram are definitely here to stay for at least another like decade.
And don't even
as
get me
being
started on
relevant.
pure volume,
Pure volume.
remember that?
Fuck, man.
oh yeah, man.
dude.
For sure. Now you're talking.
Yeah, now we're getting into it.
Pure volume.
That was,
I was a Tumblr kid. I feel like that was truly, I think, the sweet spot of social media, where you could like have a sweet feed. It's a video.
Yeah.
It's a
True.
a link. It's whatever you wanted it to be, and it was just like clean looking. Like I don't know how that didn't take
You
off
look
more.
at, and you're not censored, bro. You can
Yeah.
look at titties on Tumblr.
there's
Yeah.
mad titties on Tumblr.
Yeah, and then like a poem, right after it.
Does that
Dude.
still exist?
Tumblr?
Yeah, I think
It
I've asked
does.
this
I think
before.
they're trying to kind of reboot it. It's starting to look
Okay.
a little bit more like it did.
Because I think a lot of her like band stuff was connected to Tumblr, like
Yeah.
tour date, Tumblr.com/tour dates. And it's
Yeah.
like, I try to look it up for these shows. I'm like, oh, that doesn't exist anymore. It's like 404. I'm like,
Yeah, maybe we got kicked, man.
ooh, that would be cool.
I dig
That's
the
edgy.
bold move of like the band that just makes that their webpage, like,
I think we were just trying to not spend any money.
yeah, that's the place.
It's like, we already have a Tumblr. It's easy enough to put tour dates there and stuff like that.
What do you need?
Who wants to spend the $10 to make a web page? Not me.
So, are you two Jersey residents?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you PA, Philly?
Yeah, I mean, I live here right now, but
Okay.
I'm a Pennsylvania person.
Gotcha. What's weed like here? Is like the legal thing kind of? I know it
I have
kind
no
of
idea.
passed, but
It's legal, but
I think it's
I've never
chill.
gone to a dispensary here.
I think just because it passed so recently,
yeah.
there's not a ton of dispensaries, but I'm just thinking here.
Yeah.
This is all speculation.
I just go to
there are
some guy's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Philly's or PA's, is it good?
The medical stuff. You
Yeah.
mean it's okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of like good in a pinch. Like it's good, like like kind of like 7-Eleven's milk or something. Like like I just need it like quick, and it's gonna be good. It'll be
Yeah.
good in my cereal, but like there's probably a better place I can get some milk.
I remember the first time I went to like a dispensary, it was in Colorado. And I was like,
Oh
fuck,
yeah,
dude.
and it was like, it's weird that some of them are just like, they always have to see your ID, but usually they're just like, okay, well, we're cash only. Like you can just go in that door and just try to come out of that door or whatever. And other times there's like motherfuckers with guns,
Yeah.
and they're like looking at your ID for like 10 minutes. I'm like, what's up, man? Like this is weed. This isn't the meth store.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think I'm gonna do?
But if you have one, direct me that way.
If you have a meth store, is there a secret like meth? Maybe that's what's going on. That's how you know they got the meth. And when you ask for do you guys have the methy kush.
Do you have the secret sauce?
Yeah, you got the.
Secret
Can I see the
kush.
secret menu?
I'd like to order off the secret menu, please.
Dispensaries are only cool because sometimes some of them that you go into, they're like, oh yeah, you get to spin the wheel and you get a free prize.
Those are fun.
They like love a promotion, but
Oh yeah.
The one in Vegas was cool.
oh, the one that was like a straight up mall.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, there was
Planet 9
too many
or something
things
like that.
there.
Did you go to that one?
Which one? Do you know what it's called?
I think it was called like Planet 9 or Planet Red,
No.
Red Planet.
We had a MedMen right across from us, which is I know is inflated,
MedMen.
but
Yeah.
you know they had the good
Because you guys
Mike
played
Tyson packs.
You guys played that festival out there
We
this
did
year, right?
Emochella.
Yeah. We were talking to someone about that. But
I heard that you guys are doing the Deftones one. That's gonna
yeah, we're
be,
doing that one. That's one's gonna be cool.
That's gonna be ill.
But yeah, when we were out there, I guess it was for your wedding. They want to deliver to the hotel.
Yeah,
so
like
annoying.
they deliver there, but they wouldn't deliver it to a hotel address. And I'm like, where are they delivering it otherwise?
Yeah. To 3 people's houses.
That's the thing. I was like, nobody lives here,
Yeah.
so like, what are they doing? But
That's
yeah,
all
we
there
just-
are. Yeah.
we just went to the big weed mall.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was like
Too much. Honestly, there's too much weed there.
it honestly felt like an Apple store. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the MedMen is like that's kind of their vibe. is They try to be the
Okay.
geniuses of the weed universe.
Do you get in trouble on YouTube if you show weed?
I don't know.
Maybe-
That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know. I've seen people blur it out when they post YouTube clips on Instagram, but
I brought these for you guys. So
Whoa.
thanks, dude.
I don't know if and yeah, I know that you
I'm
don't
not a
really
weed
participate,
smoker,
but you
but-
know,
Jake
you can
doesn't
put it
smoke.
next to,
Someone's gonna pay me $10 or $100 on the live stream to take
throw
a
it
puff.
next to Dark Side, you know, in
Yeah.
a little wooden box.
Smells good.
Yeah. It's
Dude.
Oreos, so there you
Thanks,
go.
dude.
Hope I don't get you kicked off.
Maybe I'll start, dude.
Yeah, hopefully we won't get kicked. I don't think we'll get
Yeah.
kicked off. But
Yeah, I'd be shocked. Give us the strike. That's the controversy we need.
Yeah.
it's crazy to me when people say that they don't like the smell of weed.
It's the best.
Dude, I feel like some weed might smell bad.
Some of it
Maybe
does.
they've had like stinky weed that just smells awful.
Does it make skunks smell better to you?
You know what? I've never been a person that smelled a skunk and thought, I hate that smell.
Right? There's for a split second you're like, party time?
I
You
don't
know, but
mind
then
it.
you're like, oh no, it's
I think I would hate it if I was skunked and that's the only thing I could smell and it was me that was emitting that smell.
Yeah.
But other than that, like when I smell a skunk, I'm usually like, I smell a skunk. And it's not like I'm like, P.U.
Have you or an animal ever been sprayed by a skunk that you've been in the household with?
No, that's why I have a fear of skunks because I'm like, fuck, I don't want to get
Let me
sprayed.
tell you something. It's the fucking worst thing in the history of anything. It's so bad. And the thing is, like my dog, I've had a few dogs that have been sprayed by them. And what happens is they come inside and you're like, what is that? Because it doesn't smell like a skunk when it's like really concentrated and really fresh. It smells like bananas that have been sitting in gasoline for an entire like summer weekend. It's an insane like chemical smell. And then not until like they start like rubbing their face like on the carpet and stuff where you're like, oh, that's skunk. And then it starts like diminishing like over like 6 months. It's hell on earth.
What do you do? How do you tomato
You
bath?
gotta fucking
No.
put the dog down, dude.
So-
Go to the big barn in the sky.
they make some shit. They make like shampoo, and I think that there's also like vinegar and like maybe like a
I do love the smell of
a
vinegar, though.
Yeah, and
Do
something
you?
else that
Yeah.
they combo with it, and it'll. But if you get it around their eyes, like there's nothing you can do. You know, it's just you have to wait it out. It's brutal.
Dude, you like the smell of
I
vinegar?
love the smell of vinegar. So I love salt and vinegar chips.
Delicious.
They're so good. I love vinegar on my sandwich. Throw that on there, oil and vinegar. Oof. My fave.
I like it. I feel like they kick up the cankers in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's probably why I have
one
crazy
thing.
acid reflux.
But apple cider vinegar, fantastic for you. I feel like you guys have
Really?
hit this topic before. No?
apple cider vinegar?
Yeah.
I don't think we've talked.
I
Maybe
remember
some-
buying some to, I'll tell you what, it doesn't smell like apple cider.
Darn
It's
it.
way more vinegar than it is apple cider.
I
but-
know we have some up in the cabinet, but I wouldn't dare touch the stuff.
No.
No, I'll give it a shot. Does it do the same thing as vinegar? Will it?
It won't. It's not like it won't like clean your dishes like the same way that apple cider vinegar is. But like if you take like a what is it, like a diluted shot of it. It does like really good things for
Oh, it's like
your
healthy
body.
for
Yeah,
you.
exactly. It's like wheatgrass kind of thing.
Maybe that's my morning ritual.
Damn,
Yeah.
what's it taste like? Vinegar?
Yeah,
I could be fine with that. I could be totally
Just
fine with that.
tan vinegar. Yeah.
How diluted and how much are we talking?
I'd have to look that up, and I haven't really I don't put this into practice, but
Yeah,
like
I
I was
should do
I was
it.
getting a zit the other day, and just like a little Q-tip, just
And you
hit
did it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
cures all.
Yeah,
Dude, this is like
This
Greek,
is like-
Greek people with Windex.
They spread on everything.
I don't know. According to my big fat Greek wedding, the dad just
once you
sprays
get it with
Windex in there.
a pimple, you just a little Windex on that thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll cure my pimples because I fucking hate. It hurts to pop 'em.
They suck.
And
yeah.
especially when you have a
I wish I had more.
partner who
I wish I had
loves-
more pimples.
to pop on
Yep.
yourself.
Yep.
I don't like pop.
I wish I had terrible. I mean, it'd be more just like for reaching.
Yeah.
It would be the most ideal if like my thighs just had like terrible acne for some reason.
Oh yeah, just
But yeah, so I could just. But I do pick at my legs all the time. I pick at my skin. I have a skin picking problem, but dude, I just like skin is supposed to be picked at. It's my mental illness.
Yo, speaking of skin, we just got. Do you have hard water problems here?
Not that I know of.
Okay, it just might be in my town, and I've grown up with it. I live pretty much where I
Yeah.
grew up, and like it's the kind of shit where it just like leaves this like bluish, like white kind of residue on everything that it touches, and it has been like giving me like dandruff forever, and like making my shoulders itchy. And
Whoa.
so my house is so small, I couldn't put a water softener in it, and I just found out that they make like an attachable like filter that you can put on your shower head. It's $40. First shower with it yesterday. I feel like I want to live again. Just like, it was like
Dude.
I felt like I was jumping out of my skin every time I took a shower in the winter, and now it's like unbelievable.
Maybe it gives you the will to live. That's amazing.
As someone doesn't like to shower, I don't know that I've ever experienced that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just feel like all of them are pretty annoying.
My
I don't know what your water's like here.
my parents live up in Bucks County, and I think they put in one. I think they put in like one of those, and they had like a big salt thing downstairs. I remember dumping salt in there.
Yeah, you got to treat it.
Yeah, but here I don't really know. Maybe it's hard water. I don't. Also, the idea of hard water and soft water, I'm just like, I guess it feels different, but like,
Yeah, I
it's
just started
water.
I just noticed like every time I'm in a hotel, I'm like, why is this like so much nicer than every time like I get hit with the water at home?
because the heat stays cranking, dude.
Dude, but here's the thing about hotel showers. The water pressure is always insulting.
It is. It sucks.
They always
dude.
have that little like that little half cylinder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm 6'2", so it drives me insane when the shower head is like right here. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's standing under that?
Gary V or
Gary V, yeah. Yeah, we had Gary V stay here, so we had to lower all the shower heads because we weren't sure what room he was staying in.
he's a money guy, right?
He's a money guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so probably saved him
Loves
money,
it.
you know?
Yeah.
Hey, if you put your shower kit in here to save some money. Everyone's like, okay.
It is expensive by the inch as far as how high up it goes.
Yeah, you need the taller worker. You need to pay for the ladder.
That is true.
The union.
We got to bring in a specialist because
Yeah.
he's the only one who can reach that high in the shower.
He's certified foot ladder.
Did you ball growing up? Were you on the hoop team?
Nah, I think I was interested in basketball when I was in like 5th grade, and there was like a basketball team for my elementary school, but you had to show up like an hour early or something on Thursdays, and I was like, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Did you ball?
I did, but I was horrible. Yeah, one hoop like my entire season. It was really bad.
It's not all about the scoring. I learned later in life. The steals, someone's fast, the blocks.
That's it. I could grab a rebound.
That's what you needed.
Yeah.
Not me.
You're an aggressive person.
Anytime if someone's like, honestly, I'm a no game person.
No sports.
No sports, no even board games.
I love
Anytime we
those.
have board games, I'm just like, I'm sitting it out. I don't understand them. There's too many rules. Too many rules I don't
I
understand.
feel you. But video games you like, right? No.
I like one of them.
Right.
I do like video games, but I am not very. I'm like decent at the ones that I like to play, but We were talking about The Last of Us yesterday. You ever play that game?
No.
People have like a crazy emotional connection to that game, and I don't understand.
You PlayStation or Xbox head or video or console or what's
I guess
computer?
I kind of just jumped around on like whatever was available.
Yeah.
Like we were given an Xbox like long time ago that was like a banned one, and I got to take that home and like cruised on like the EA Sports and like
Those are
a
good.
couple other little fun things. But now my fiance moved in with the Wii U. So it's like they don't make it anymore, but it's like you can put like the Wii games in it, but it still has like like these like handheld things you can do, like
You can go
tennis
bowling
and-
with it?
Yeah, exactly.
Those are fun.
So we do like Tiger Woods golf and stuff. Like
That's fun.
it's
fun.
chill. I love that game because there's no time clock or anything, so
Yeah.
you can just be like just chiefing weed the entire time.
Yeah, I really only play Red Dead 2. No other games have come along since I first played that game.
What is that? Is that a PC thing?
No, it's
Or is
an,
it-
it's
I play it on-
everywhere.
I play
Yeah,
it
you
on
can play
Xbox.
anything.
Oh, cool.
It's like Grand Theft Auto,
but you're a
Yeah,
cowboy.
but you're a cowboy.
Hey,
It's so fucking
that's
dope.
tight.
It is sick.
And the gameplay is just like exactly what I want in a game.
Is the music tight?
The music's
The
okay.
music's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Music's okay.
There's
Yeah,
an
but, like,
opportunity
about-
for good music for something. like
Yeah.
that.
But dude, just like I think the story is cool. The only thing is online. I'm not a big online
Yeah.
gamer.
Yeah.
So like online, anytime I've tried it, it's kind of boring.
That
It's
seems
really
like a
hard to make
different
money
vibe.
too in the game online.
It is.
Story
It does.
mode, I'd be stacking them, man.
You're a millionaire in the story mode.
Currently, I got like $4,800 to my name.
Back in that
So-
day,
I mean, that's
That's what I'm
pretty good.
saying, dude.
you can buy and sell the whole town.
Dude,
you can't
I'd be-
buy a house. I do hate that. I wish you could buy some property. I want to buy some property in the
What do they? You can buy like oats and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, like your big commodity is probably like
You can buy a bath.
you could spend money on like a really nice horse. You can like swag yourself out, especially online.
Yeah.
The clothing that you can get is like cool.
We've definitely got killed by some people that just had like crazy headdress kind of stuff on. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
All kinds of like little.
Can I say headdress?
I mean, we're gonna have to bleep it out. No, you can say it.
Okay, cool.
You
cool,
just
cool.
can't say it. You just can't do the like
The thing over your mouth.
you
Yeah.
can't do that. Other than that, I think you're in the clear on like that whole culture.
What was I
Unless
watching?
that's historically accurate.
Then you're safe. Maybe. In Avatar, they do a little bit of that kind of thing, and I'm like, ooh, are they allowed to do that?
Dude, James Cameron.
James Cameron gets away with it all. Yeah, I
You
guess
two
so.
really do a beautiful tango around some really hot issues. You know, it's like you're really. I'd love to watch it in real time.
Have you seen Avatar?
No, I've never seen either of them.
Dude, it's weird. It seems like nobody saw the first one, and
I know. I'm
yet-
trying to start the hype. On this.
Yeah, I mean, if they were shorter, I know that it's a big, you know.
yeah,
Yo, I didn't pee
Conversation
once when
in
I
here.
saw it, which is crazy.
that's
Is
nice.
it
impressive.
another 3-hour banger?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
I think they fucked up where they could have done like half. Like they could have cut out a lot of stuff and made that like the director's cut.
Yeah,
I think that's what they should have done. It made it like maybe like a 2-hour-long movie. You still would have got the same context.
I got to check it out. I mean, I think do I need to see the first one?
No.
Okay. My thing is with those like comic booksy kind of movies is like
Yeah.
the camera and like all the action stuff. It tends to be just so fast for me that like
Yeah.
it's at a pace where I'm just not really absorbing what's happening a lot of the time. Like a lot of the Marvel kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I know that that's not this, but
Yeah.
I'm scared that that's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna be walking into.
I'm over the Marvel stuff, so I'm onto the blue people now.
Dude, I saw an Ant-Man Quantumania
Oh, yeah.
trailer earlier, and I was just like,
Love Paul Rudd.
I couldn't care less, man.
Same. Yeah, I was like, "Meow, meow, meow." I'm a Paul Rudd head though.
Quantumania, dude. I don't like. Listen, there comes a point where like, if you can just travel through time and space, and that's just like a normal thing in the story, I'm like, what are we doing, man? I don't want to do that.
You can
That
just
works
win.
in comic books, not comic movies.
I think you're onto something.
Because then,
Yeah.
just everybody's just be like, oh damn, they died. Like, we'll bring them back though. Yeah,
go through the
bring 'em back.
wormhole and just, oh no, they're alive. Here they are. You can bring back anyone. All those characters are coming back.
That's another thing. There doesn't seem to be many stakes with these. Like, oh, everyone's dead. It's
No.
like, but
Are
you
they
know,
really?
and then there's undead man that comes.
But yeah, I'm telling you, if you die in Navi world, you're out, dude.
That's that.
Yeah, if you're
So,
done.
all right.
Is the new one like? Are there avatars again?
There are avatars.
So there's people that are like, not really
Correct.
the
Well,
beasts.
It's yes.
Stupid.
But they're not as a big point in it as the first movie.
Also, that's one still from the movie that's been posted a lot of the guy in like the military garb with the sunglasses on. I did not realize that wasn't a meme. I didn't realize it was in the movie. That looks so stupid.
Yeah, some of the stuff's stupid, but I don't know.
But you loved it.
I love it. It's my
9 out of
favorite
10
movie.
stars.
9 out of 10. Nah, honestly, if I had to give it an honest rating, 7 out of 10.
How does it hold up to a movie? How does it hold up to the Hateful Eight extended cut?
I mean, that Hateful Eight's probably a 10 out of 10 movie, but it's tough to go off of that movie because it's a totally different movie. But
That's a tight movie.
dude, that movie rocks,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Have you watched the extended version?
I think so.
Dude,
Yeah.
so good.
I love it. I love the quarterly credit breaks.
Yeah,
It breaks it up so nice.
That's a quick 3.5 hour movie.
Oh,
for
dude.
sure.
I've
He
watched
makes
it.
a good movie, that Quentin.
What do you think his last movie's going to be?
Oh, I don't know. I've heard the discussion about this, but it really it gets my wheels turning. You know.
Yo, check it out.
Yeah, you know where we
Yeah.
are.
Michael Jackson biopic.
Yes. And from the monkey's perspective?
Chimpanzee.
Oh, sorry.
that would be psychotic.
I think there's legs there.
I don't know. I mean, if I tried to guess like what he was gonna do next, I'd feel like I never really predict what that guy's
Yeah.
gonna do next.
I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do. What if he did a sequel to one of his other movies?
To like a Reservoir Dogs sequel, like bring it all back to the first one.
I could see that.
Yeah, the other day I saw someone whose music I actually like say that that they just rewatched Reservoir Dogs and it's a white people movie and that it's racist. And I was like, I think the point of the movie is that they're like despicable people. I don't think that it's supposed to be like this movie's racist. I'm not watching. Imagine watching The Hateful Eight and being like, they said the N-word in this movie 180 times. This is a racist movie.
I mean, there's probably people out there that think that.
There definitely are. There
Yeah.
are people that think that Quentin Tarantino is like a racist misogynist.
Foot person, yeah.
Foot person.
Yeah, I don't-
but like,
I don't-
that's, you know what?
He's a great filmmaker.
I support foot people wholeheartedly.
I do too.
You know what? I'm not like a foot person, but dude, foot people get like unfairly maligned.
Right.
Like, what's
Just
the big
let him
deal?
have it.
Let them have it.
Are there there's like hand people? I'm sure.
I think
Right. They're not
that's
armpit
I think
people.
that's a thing that all women are into, but they don't cop to it as
Hands.
hands.
It's more of the woodwork. I think.
Yeah.
The feet people are really getting represented.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't got anything special with my hands.
I'm okay with
So
my
ladies,
hands.
sorry out there if you're watching.
Not
I
bad.
don't know.
Nice hands all around we got here. You
Yeah.
know? All guitar player hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. My fingers work like a charm.
Dude, I've been watching the show. Do you ever watch Love Is Blind?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yep. I love trash, man. I
It's
love
trash.
Bravo anything.
So are you a Vanderpump guy?
Huge.
Dude, my wife is. I am not.
Yeah, I get it. But let me tell you, if you really go along for the ride, like the editing, the storytelling, the saga of these young adults,
Yeah.
it's really, I mean, it'll get you. And
So what's
yeah.
like your number one? Like, what's your
Yeah.
favorite one?
Okay, Vanderpump Rules is probably the one because that's the one that like it was closest to my generation. It's
Yeah.
like, but it's totally something that I was watching just like, let's see what this is. Like it's just on TV, and then like 3 episodes in, like people are proposing to other people, and I'm getting welled up, and it's like I don't want to like have attachment to these people.
So
but
you're like invested. In the people.
invested. Yeah, I care about like I'm like. Thank God they're divorced now, like style, like invested in these people.
What's the premise of that show? I've never watched a single episode.
Lisa
might be.
Vanderpump. Okay, so it's technically like what do you call it? Like an offshoot show of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay,
so
I've seen that.
Lisa Vanderpump, who like left Housewives of Beverly Hills in like season 9 or whatever, and she's got a whole like restaurant empire with her husband, and they opened up this place called Sir, which was like kind of the young people restaurant bar. And they just like offshoot a show about all the staff from that place in the same exact vein of like
So
the
it's reality
Housewives
TV
shows. Exactly.
show.
Yeah, reality. But
I like a nice reality TV show.
I'm telling you, it's I mean it's I get it. It's an embarrassing thing, but it's gone past the point of embarrassment where I was like, oh my God, the trailer dropped yesterday. It's coming out in February. Like it's a big deal for sure.
I wonder, because they're all like bartenders and servers.
Yeah.
How do they all have money?
I think because like now they're like selling tummy tea on Instagram and they're like,
So in the first few seasons, are they just broke?
Yep.
Oh, it's the same people from season to season.
Yeah, some of them have gotten canceled along the way, so there's not everybody, but yeah.
We love the canceled folks out there.
Sure.
Some of them have been canceled.
Some of them, yeah.
What they do?
Just like off-color comments, you know.
Been there.
On the show?
No. But there's like, I mean, there is some like definitely like shady racist stuff that happens on the show that they don't like to talk about that, you know, I'd like to bring to light.
Hey, maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah. No, it's I mean,
people like it.
Listen, I get it. I get that this is not like the arena where this is going to be like the warm reception for like Vanderpump Rules, but also Below Deck, like there's tons of great entertainment happening on Bravo right now.
That's also a reality show?
Yeah, that's with the yachts. And that's like a constantly rotating cast of people. Like they have the captains that are usually the same on each boat. There's like 4 of those shows. And then different people on the crew, you know, deck crew, interior.
Man.
This sounds like Sweet Life of Cody, Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
But
The
I'm
difference
into it.
is they can't stop fucking.
They're horned up.
Always so horny for anybody that's the opposite sex or, you know, same, whatever they're into. It's just like the first day they're always like, I'm going to fuck that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess they're like young 20-year-olds.
Sometimes, yeah, like usually like 23 to 28 kind of like range.
You put a bunch of those on a boat, they're definitely fucking. That's good TV right there.
And they go cabin fever crazy. It's nuts.
Of course.
Yep.
I feel like every time I walk in the room and my wife is watching one of these reality shows, I don't know what it is. Every time, I should say like 95% of the time, motherfuckers on the screen are wearing costumes. They're always...
They're just having... They're peacocking.
Yeah.
But they're like... Sometimes like elaborate... Like they have like makeup on and shit. Like prosthetic things. Like they're just like... and I'm like, what's up with... Are they always just at like a costume party?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah.
That's probably Tom Sandoval. There's certain people that just will not dress nice. Like they keep getting money and they just will like just something, just like an acid wash plaid shirt just to throw it all the fuck off. Like
maybe when you can afford anything.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have that much money, do they?
I think more than us for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I as far as like Bravo universe, I think that they're doing all right.
That's true. I guess at this point, that show's big enough that Bravo's like, we'll give you... And they probably pay for so much shit on the show.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I gotta get a reality show.
Can you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
Yo, that would be tight.
It'd be cool, man. I don't know how annoying it would...
You guys think that would be cool?
No.
As a person who likes
it would,
TV, I would.
In theory, but I mean, if it was Bravo produced, in a second.
How often, like, how much are they really in your face? Like, how much out of the year do they film? Like, are they literally filming from, like, sun up to sundown, or is it the kind of thing where like, oh, we're filming this week?
It's all set up, so
Yeah,
that's
It's
probably
like football seasons, you know. It's probably
Yeah, I could do a football season worth of TV.
yeah. If it's your job, you know, it's just like you're just gonna film me to be like
How do you think they would edit you though?
like the worst they could ever.
That's the thing.
Just maniacally, yeah.
That's the thing. I feel like
Oh, that would suck not knowing how you're going to be edited because I go in thinking
Yeah.
I'm going to be the hot guy. I'm going to be the cool guy, and then
Yeah,
just
and that's
like,
and they can smell it on you, and they just,
Oh, dude.
well, yeah.
just like farting, just saying awful stuff, and like yeah, it's out of context.
I'm gonna go. I would go in and they would immediately try to expose me as a monster.
They would.
They'd be like, he'll get mad about the dumbest things. We're just
Yeah.
gonna get him real fired up, and that's gonna be good TV.
They'd be,
I mean, you could step into that villain character Never. You're
See,
the contrarian.
I don't want to be. That's the thing. I would shine on a show like The Real World.
Yeah.
Do they still make that show?
No, I don't think so.
We just watched the most recent, which was maybe like 2017, like a few years before the pandemic. It's like, I don't know, like how they finished filming that. There's just like people like assaulting each other the entire time, and then like security like gets there like a half hour later, like what's going on here? And then like the producers will call them and be like, hey, you guys have to watch a video of what you did. Like, no, they never like step in like they used to. It's fucked up.
I feel like that's
the TV's lost.
Jersey Shore's kind of been, Jersey Shore might be the only reality show that I'm like, and it's not like I've seen every episode or anything.
Yeah,
but Jersey Shore is the one where I'm like, I can watch that show. I can watch a few episodes of that show.
That's just, I mean, the first few seasons, like 2 seasons of that show are goated.
Dude, the later seasons are even better.
You think?
When they go the situation's fat.
Did you watch them go to Italy?
Yeah, I did watch that.
I never seen that.
I've
seen
of it.
Oh, there's some
a few episodes of that.
Yeah, there's some good stuff that goes down in Italy.
Yeah, once they have money, it's like they're even more despicable and hilarious.
They struck gold casting those people. They knew what they were doing.
I mean,
dude,
like for us too, did you go to the Jersey Shore growing up?
Yeah, that was the shore.
So like, I was just like, oh yeah.
Did you go North Jersey or South?
Like just pretty much straight out like Long Beach, Island, Ocean City style.
Yeah, I was an Ocean City or Wildwood kind of guy growing up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Ocean City most of the time.
Yeah, Ocean City's nice. But I never went up to their beach, Sea Isle. I think that's where they shot out a lot of.
Right.
Or maybe it's a different one.
What is it?
It's a North Jersey beach.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's all the same at the beach. All the t-shirt shops and crap like that.
Dude, Jersey Shore.
But yeah, I wonder how much of like a crazy thing it was to watch that as a person not from this area. Like you didn't know that exists.
No,
you didn't know
like,
there's a whole subculture of people that are shore people.
Yeah, it's like going to Australia and seeing a koala for the first time. It's like,
I gotta hold on. Give me the picture with it. I saw my picture.
But people knew that Guidos were a thing before that, right?
Not like we do.
You think that person doesn't exist? It's also awesome that they're just calling women grenades and shit. Just like the whole first and second season, and them just being like, "Oh no, they're just being despicable to women every single episode." It's so nuts.
Yeah, it's insane.
Ronnie is like straight up the dumbest person that's ever lived.
Oh, for sure.
Like him lying, he's like the worst liar ever, and I feel like him lying. Also, single Ronnie is like maybe one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Where they're just like, yeah, single Ronnie is just like a different guy. And it like cuts to him just like sticking his face in like a stripper's butt and stuff like that. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
I hope he's well.
Yeah, I think he's history.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't think he's on the show anymore.
Damn.
I think either Ronnie is in trouble.
But the girls did well. Snooki obviously is a phenomenon herself. But JWoww, she had a kid. They both had a TV show, right?
Yeah.
They both had children. Good for them. I'm happy for them.
Why they have children? Fools.
I know. They could have been Jersey Shore lifers. Could have been.
Yeah, now they have
chaos.
to get a babysitter if they want to make $1 million.
I was really hoping that Snooki was going to come into Jersey Housewives because there was like a slot for a second there, and there was some chatter about that happening, and I don't think it happened.
That would be kind of good. Huh?
How many housewife iterations are there?
Got to be like 10 or 11.
That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. They're not all created equal,
one, right?
Or
is the Real House?
There's Love and Basketball. That's VH1. And then if you guys want to get into Love and Hip Hop, we'll be here for another hour. You don't even get me started.
Dude, you watch them all, huh?
I love it, man. I'm a full-on trash TV head. I got no culture when it comes to reality TV.
I wish I would because I feel like there's so much of it to consume.
Yeah.
I just like a nice crime drama.
Sure.
And there's
reality
there's
TV.
not enough
Sex.
good ones.
Of course.
You're thinking of like a true crime documentary.
Are you like
I am.
L&O? Like SVU?
No.
Oh, I can't.
kind of
That stuff's bad. You like that?
No, I didn't know. I don't know if that how
No,
far
SVU,
the crime
I want
drama
like
we're
a-
watch
going.
that show.
Yeah,
I want
it
like-
never got me.
Yeah.
I need like a I mean, I guess if it's a show, I'm trying to think of a good like
Did you see
crime drama.
000?
No.
Oh man, it's a Prime show. I feel like no one talked about this show. It's unbelievable. It's like
000. What's it about?
it's about basically like a drug shipment gone wrong, like a huge drug shipment that just like goes tits up like right from the beginning, and then just everybody starts dying.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Dude, I forget about Amazon Prime. I'll be searching stuff and I'll be like, nothing's. I don't feel like watching anything.
They hit a banger on that one. Highly
Yeah.
recommend.
I'll watch it. I'll check it out. I'm like I'm in between shows because that's why I started Love Is Blind, because I'm like, I just need to put something on. I guess I'll put this on. And my two friends were talking about it. I was like, all right, well.
It's a slow motion train wreck, that one.
Yeah, I can't tell if I like it, and then I think I like how they go from the pods to Mexico, and then I think I'm at the point where they leave Mexico. Mm-hmm. So that I feel like a lot of shit's about to go down.
Right
Season
when
1.
you see like reality creeping into their brains, that's where what you want to watch. Yeah,
Wait, what show?
Love Is Blind.
Which one is that?
that's where you're just like straight up like, yeah, I'll marry this person and I never met because there's cameras around.
Yeah, you just talk through like walls.
Yeah, and you take notes and you're like, yeah, I'll marry you.
Dude, it's so weird because they just sit on the couch and they're just like laying, like taking notes. Like, it's so weird. It's so unorganic, but I kind of like the TV though.
Me and Joey tried to watch, what was the Netflix show? The Ultimatum. We tried to watch that and it made me so like, feel sick. Like it doesn't honestly pretty much every day. At least once I'll see something usually on Twitter where I'm like, I'm not of this race. I'm not a human being. Like I can't. There's no way I'm the same species as this person. Because people are like, it just makes me think like, wow, there really is no hope for people.
Yeah.
Obviously not everybody, but this show made me feel that way. Yeah. Like it's basically the premise is it's a bunch of couples, and one of the couples one of them is like, I want to get married. The other one is like, basically not stringing them along, but just like is just like against marriage for some reason. And then the premise of the show is these couples go, and then they're basically like, all right, well, everyone's kind of like single now on this show.
Oh,
they're like an ultimatum. It's like you can either like and then dude, and instantly
it's bringing me back.
Instantly all the people that were like are the pro marriage people are like, I made such a huge mistake. And the people who are against marriage are like, I'm about to fuck. That's the vibe of the whole show. And I was like, I watched the first maybe second episode and I was like, this is straight up too demented for me. I can't watch it.
I'll check it out. That sounds kind of good, actually.
I can't imagine a reality where you would agree to that with the person that you're in a relationship with.
Yeah, the two people are so fucked up to begin with.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can't imagine thinking that's the way to solve your problems is being like, well, they won't commit to me, but I bet if I take them on this Netflix reality
also,
game show.
I have to apply to this show.
Yeah, probably make an audition tape.
Yeah, like come on, man. I would love to do a reality show, but I don't even want to apply. I can't imagine applying to a show that was the catch. That would be so hard.
Yeah.
And just like, oh man, that's part of it. Because I'm like,
there's always one of them though. It's like, I told you I didn't want to fucking do this. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Why'd you drag me into this?
So that show is pretty despicable. But yeah, I don't like game shows. I don't like reality shows.
I
The
love
Voice, you never like, or like,
no, dude.
Yeah.
You like The Voice?
Sometimes, but it's only like the first 5 episodes. Like they always,
like the American Talent or American Got.
They'll always make it to like the first rounds of elimination. There's always like 1 or 2 people that are unbelievable.
Oh, you like the good people?
Yeah, I like the
Okay.
good people. I mean, like I like am really impressed with people that can just sing well. Like,
Yeah.
and there's sometimes like, I mean, obviously like over singing like is one of the most like irritating things in any art ever. Like over singing is the worst shit, especially in punk bands. Like,
Yeah.
fucking barf.
Yeah.
But like occasionally, like someone will go up there and look like they're, like sleepwalking, and just like the most amazing sound comes out of them, and shit like that.
What was
you
it?
know,
Was it Lazy
Love it.
Boyle? Something Boyle in America's Got Talent?
Exactly.
Susan Boyle.
Yeah.
Susan Boyle. Hopefully she's okay. She's pretty old.
R.I.P.
Yeah, she might be R.I.P. at this point.
No, she's
No.
killing it for sure. Susan Boyle.
Is she, yeah, she's got like
Dead
bunch
as a
of
fucking doornail. Let me see. Susan Boyle. I remember the whole thing was just like, wow, I can't believe this ugly hag can sing like that. It's just like, dude, what?
That's when they were going around throwing grenades around that word and ugly hag.
Oh, yeah.
she-
She's still alive.
Good for her.
Nice.
She was born, she's not as old as we think. Maybe we're part of the problem.
65?
She's like 2 years younger than me.
She was born in 1961.
Yeah, that's not that old.
Nah, it's like 60, right?
She's 61. She's killing it, dude.
Good for her.
Yo, she probably has like a.
Huge
She
fish.
probably got a BBL and she like
Oh,
looks
yeah,
good
yeah,
as
yeah,
fuck. That'd be so funny if I looked at her Instagram and she's just like bad as hell. Just bikini pics and she's like oiled up and stuff.
Ditched her husband. Got a
Life
beautiful
and
voice.
career, media impact, stage music. I want to.
You only need a little money to look good.
That's the thing.
When Harry
These
Styles
days.
came on America's Got Talent or whatever it was, whatever that game show he was on, he didn't look that good. That
Dude,
was
check
great.
it out. In her first year of fame, Boyle made £5 million, the equivalent to 7.1 million pounds today. Isn't that crazy?
That's so much more than I would have ever guessed.
She made that in her first year.
First year, but isn't it crazy that 5 million pounds, like
You
in
just
2009, it looks like that's when her record came out.
yeah.
That equates to 7.1 million pounds today. Like that jump up seems
Is that
extreme.
that's pounds to pounds.
Which is
That's
like
not-
15 million probably.
oh whoa
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking that was pounds to USD. I was like that makes sense. It's more whoa.
Over $2 million.
That's inflation,
of a
baby.
difference.
Put that shit in the bank for 10 years.
Yeah, that's bag.
You're living off that shit. Yeah, for sure.
The success continued with her second studio album, The Gift.
There's
That's
such a
awesome.
huge gap between like just trying to make it and then like that. Like, why can't there be like
Yeah, why is there no
some-
middle ground?
Yeah, that would be so nice. Just a nice little lukewarm middle.
Just a mill. I'll take a cool mill.
That's wild.
That's the thing, dude. It's like you're either in a band and you're grinding it out and seeing almost no return, or you're fucking what's that kid's name that was yodeling in Walmart?
Hank Williams.
Ramsey.
Manson.
What's is
Rylan.
that something?
Mason?
Chase?
Mason
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mason-
Whoa,
Damn,
dude.
we got that.
Dude,
All right, we cobbled that one together.
How many people does it take to come up with that name?
Yeah, so you're either basically us or him. And if you're him,
You're banging
that's
mad
gotta be
hoes.
that's gotta be well. Obviously,
I
he's
think,
getting hosed.
I think he's like 16 now, or maybe almost 18. Isn't that crazy? I
That
was
is.
literally on his Instagram recently.
Do you think there's a website that's like counting down till Mason Ramsey's 18?
Well, once the Millie Bobby Brown one went down, they had to start a new one. They went to Billy, and then now
That'd
it's
be a
him.
power couple.
That's
right there.
so-
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
That's so cool, dude. That there's just people despicable enough. They're like, I'm gonna make a website because I cannot wait until Millie Bobby Brown turns legal. Which is so crazy because it's like, well, then what do you think is gonna happen? She's gonna go out with you?
Yeah, what's the next step?
I remember there was a thing like similar for the Olsen twins. That was probably the OG
that
countdown.
Definitely was.
And that's like, guys, what are you hoping for to happen?
Yeah, do you think these billionaires
just-
are going to talk to you?
You can just say that they're hot in front of your kids or something and like not feel
They're
ridicule.
definitely gonna do a Playboy shoot as soon as that clock
yeah.
goes down to zero.
And none of them do.
No.
Instead, we got Phoebe Bridgers, dope.
Yeah, but she wasn't. She was already famous after 18.
Boo!
Give us the young girl.
That's not what men want.
There's
Men
that
don't-
tango. There's that tango. Right? It's like, oh, they're gonna hit. No, they just got. they're
Men
skyrocketing.
don't want any musicians in Playboy. We want
Yes, we want-
anytime I think something described as supermodel, I picture someone that's not hot. What does that say about me?
You're gay.
I might be gay.
It might
but,
be gay.
Yo,
No.
I don't think models are hot.
No,
most
I
of
don't
the
think
time.
models are typically hot. They're just tall and long and can wear whatever you put on them looks great.
What are they trying to be me? I already got me, dude. If I want to look at that, I'll look in the freaking mirror.
Some of us don't have that kind of body, you know? It's a nice body to have.
Okay, thanks.
Thank
you.
You're welcome. Mason Ramsey's 16, by the way.
16.
So we got 2 more years.
Damn. He was yodeling.
Yeah, right.
2
Young.
more years.
He was,
Yeah, that's the
he was
thing.
grinding at Walmart.
Yeah.
What a way to be discovered.
Also, was he at Walmart by himself? Like,
Industry plant.
Ooh,
I'm calling
I like it. I
I'm
like that.
calling
I think
him
you're
out.
right.
I don't like the smell of it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
Phoebe Bridgers or Mason Ramsey?
Both. I go to Walmart all the time and I
planted.
sing in there, and no one ever says anything to me.
I know. I post up in the fucking mouthwash aisle, and I'm just like, except I just do bits from Sesame Street,
But
I do all the characters
Nice. That's a talent right there.
while I'm wearing like a Cookie Monster onesie.
Poor man
that I
has lost
bought
his
there.
mind in Walmart. That could be the video. That could be the clip.
Isn't it crazy that young kids want to be influencers?
I mean, what else is there for young
Yeah.
kids these days? That's the thing, is like that's all they're seeing.
Yes and no.
I might maybe I'm a boomer,
Yeah.
We're slowly
like-
turning into some, yeah.
but like an influencer is like the most pathetic thing I can think of. Like I think
It's a
even as a
nothing,
young
yeah.
person, I'd be like, that's what am I gonna, for lack of a better term, whore myself out for? I'd rather straight up actually whore myself out.
Saying like "What's up, guys" in front of like phone is like, I think, the most humiliating thing you could do as a person.
Oh, talking into your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Just like
sure.
addressing your followers and
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, I
What's
know
up,
that
guys?
it's like on a certain
I'm gonna do
level
it
you
right
always
now.
have to do it, but like, yeah, that whole addressing your followers kind of tone is like
Dude.
just insufferable.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it right now.
I guess as a kid, you see influencer and you're like, wow, they just talk, like they do nothing and they get paid millions of dollars. On the surface is what it seems like. So maybe I would be into it as a kid, but
I guess
behind
but
the
like,
scenes, you're doing a lot of fucking shit that you don't want to do.
you're doing a lot of shit, and like, unless you're like a YouTube sensation, like I don't know, like Logan Paul or something.
Yeah.
You're making probably enough money to have like to pay rent at a nice apartment in LA.
Sounds kind of nice.
Does it? But that's it.
I also think those kids are editing videos for like 23 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to just do little dumb videos,
Yeah.
and it takes weeks.
I
It's
made
just so. How do you do it for? Is there some sort of automated system for this?
Yeah, I wrote a program to switch the videos.
Slick.
But I made a clip for Super Heaven for like an announcement thing. Took me like 2 months to make it.
Yeah, it can really it can rack up.
It was like my pride and joy for 2 months. And I was texting him, I was like, I can't believe it took me this long to like how old am I? Like, you know, a kid could just make that in 2 seconds. I was like,
Was it Super Heaven that had the Quiznos?
did, yeah.
So I also was in a band that had a Quiznos
Really?
endorsement. Yeah, and so I was so thrilled to hear that anyone else had this experience, because it was like like psychotic warfare that they gave us these fucking.
It felt
Yeah.
like a trick. It felt like they were tricking us.
100%. I'm so like I felt like I was fucking crazy. I was like, these places do not exist. And then the only places we could find were Quiznos, like in the like kiosks on the highway, you know, like
Yep.
at the, like turnpike, and they'd be like, we can't take these. They would refuse them every time. They would be like, it has to be a standalone store. Those don't exist.
Yeah, we just gave up and just I don't know what we did.
We
with
found a few, but then we were like, I feel like after eating there once, we were like, these aren't even that good. Like,
it. Yeah, I'd rather just pay for food.
yeah.
It's too toasted.
Exactly.
It was also just like, I feel like they're I don't know, dude. I was just like, damn.
That's funny. You're the first person though that I've ever heard, because the Taco
Never met
Bell
it.
stuff. Every
Yeah.
band
Also,
got that.
yeah,
everyone,
for sure.
everyone got that. I was like,
Not
oh,
everyone
fuck, I wanna-
got that
Yeah.
Quiznos bag.
Nah, nah.
The Taco Bell thing was pretty cool, even though I don't like Taco Bell, but I still eat there at least once a week.
Yeah. I did like the hack with it where you would, if you got like a $5 card and then you'd pay for something, $1,
The change?
and they give you the change
They-
back.
Yeah.
That was cool. But once we got it though, they stopped doing that. I was like, fuck, I could have used that $4.
That was nice.
Yeah, I remember people telling us about that.
It'd be cool if we could just take that whole stack and in there and just be like, we haven't taken a card out of here or charged any of these. Will you give us like $1,000 for all these cards?
Yeah, at this point.
Right, eBay them.
Oh, you probably
Hey,
make
man.
some money off them.
Yeah.
I have no idea where those cards are. I think they're in a van somewhere.
I was gonna say something tells me they were in the van,
Yeah.
and I'm sure Zach used them.
Oh, I hope he did. I hope he got use out of it. Because I wasn't going to. I haven't seen
Me
these
neither. I
things in
didn't even.
years.
I like refused to eat at Taco Bell around
Yeah.
that time.
The Quiznos, no idea where that is. There's this fat stack somewhere.
For sure.
But I remember them bugging us about. I actually
Yeah.
have still. I don't have my wallet down here, but there's still
They're
definitely
still
still
hitting
at
you
least
up.
one Quiznos card in my wallet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made us post. They're like, you guys have to post.
Oh yeah, I remember them
God.
pestering us and us just being like, this feels uneven because it feels like we've gotten maybe collectively like $35 worth of products off of this deal.
Yeah.
And we've already had to post about how you gave us money and like that. We didn't really want to do that.
Their entire business model was hinging on you guys.
Yeah.
Promoting them more.
Guys,
like,
we just closed down another branch. Please make a post.
That's how I knew the business wasn't going to do well.
he's on the phone with the big boss. You don't understand. Super Heaven is going to get the word out about these subs soon. They love them.
I just
Dude.
went to their Denver show. There was 80 people there. We're going good.
I was going to say, then we played Denver and like a few of the reps or something came to that show
was so
specifically. And they were like so weird. They were like chilling in the green room where it was like,
Sup?
like, do they have to chill in our green room with us? Like, we're just chilling with them, I guess.
Dude. So weird.
By the way, I had to mention the first time I did see, the only time I've seen Super Heaven play was years ago at the like Will Yip Fest at the Foundry.
Yeah, with Turnstile
yeah.
and Tiger Straw. I
Yeah.
think Tiger Straw played.
Yeah, and so I saw you guys. I got there like right as you guys were hitting the stage.
Oh, nice.
And then I was like, okay, what? I didn't know. Was uneducated on Super Heaven. I was like, what do these guys have for me? First thing, addressing the crowd. What's up, you fucking idiots? We're Super Heaven. I was like, won my heart.
I bet Zach was instantly mad.
Yeah.
Our drummer Zach is definitely like more of a I don't want to say nice person than I am, but
Yeah.
is I mean, he has straight up said like I sometimes feel misrepresented by you. And I can empathize with, but I'm just like, bro, I'm just being me.
He's got a mic
I mean-
now, too. He can say something.
He does have a mic.
Yeah.
He has a vocal mic.
Yeah.
I respect it. I mean, that kind of sense of humor speaks to me. So I'm with it, and
Yeah.
but I can understand the hesitancy of like 4 people, to get on board.
Yeah, I totally like understand it, but I'm also like, bro, unfortunately I can't change.
I dug it. I mean,
Not that part at least. I can't be. Honestly, I always forget to talk about. Like I always forget to like thank people most of the time.
I'm a
between
thanker.
songs.
I'm a thanker, but they know.
I know, but
People know.
usually I'll just be like,
You shout out the opening bands. And,
once we
headline
start
band.
rocking into the last block of the set, I'm like, probably should have thanked that.
no,
Oh fuck.
for sure. No, you can tell that it's from a place of love. Or well,
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. That's the thing.
I don't want to put that on.
It's
you.
pretty rare that it's pretty. I don't want to say I'm never in a bad mood at a show, but it's pretty rare that I'll be playing a show and I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because either I know it's going to be fun or I know that there's going to be a bag involved.
And if it's both, perfect
Yeah.
storm right there.
If it's
For sure.
both, that's when you've hit a dab.
yeah.
Oh my god, I just started doing dabs again the other day.
Dude, just started dabbing?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I never really did it. Like, it feels good. It's just kind of like,
This is honestly boomers with raising the roof.
I am just like, I must sound like 90 years old. It's like, have you guys seen Vanderpump
Yeah.
Rules and this dabbing that these kids are doing?
It's crazy.
Dude,
They're having so much fun out there.
I graded on the Patreon episode, and I was like, "Oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't be doing that."
the gritty?
Yeah,
The gritty's still cool.
No,
I think.
yeah, but once I start doing it, it's going downhill.
Dude, isn't it crazy that Fortnite just decides what's cool?
Yeah, they put Mr. Beast in Fortnite.
Like him as a character?
Yeah,
Do you
I
know who
think
Mr.
so.
Beast is?
No, that's another one that I need to do the research on.
I haven't done any research,
One of the
but
I
most-
feel like I know him.
One of the
Yeah.
most subscribed to YouTube guys.
one of? He's not the most subscribed?
I think he might be the most, but I'm just saying that to be safe. out
Is he
there.
a children's guy or is he for adults?
I
Wow.
would say he started off for his age. Like
Yeah.
he started off 13 doing Minecraft. So I feel like people
Okay,
fucked with
so it's
him.
for everybody.
Yeah, but now he's like 24. So he kind of moved his videos to more of just like they're like game shows basically at this point. So they're fun.
I love an artist that can evolve.
I agree. He's in his like his era, his top era. I don't know, whatever the best Beatles record is, whatever that is. He's in that.
Yellow Submarine, sure.
He's in that. He's in that era for sure. But I would check him out.
Cool.
Mr. Beast.
And then I have a friend who's friend Luz. I play basketball. I used to play basketball with him, but he's now like a part of a YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, let me check this YouTube channel out. Dude, just 3 million followers. Like, fuck. Not gonna get him on here.
Yeah, there's a market out there.
There really is, but I don't think I can play to that crowd. But
I
unless they
know,
wanna
dude. It's
listen.
hard because I don't want to make like 4 TikToks a day of us just being like, doing a skit with the latest audio clip or something.
That's what I'm talking about. It seems like easy work, and then you're just like, it's gonna be like a Twilight Zone where it's just like more job than an office.
Dude, not only that, I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe every job like that is cool if you can get to the point where you have like a representation, like you have a manager that just like gets you work or an agent, I guess. It just like tells you what you have to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, the constant having to post is like, dude, anytime I have to post anything for music related stuff, I'm like,
Dread.
dude, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
I'll much respect in you guys for those shows we play with you when you're like, we're not doing an encore. We're playing some songs. That's it.
Oh yeah,
That's the
just
move.
put it right out front. No whining about it from anybody.
Yeah.
But I feel like people just aren't used to that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would respect it if I was in the audience.
Same, dude. I'm like, well, we're gonna go back there, dude.
You want to waste 3 minutes like shouting? You crazy? That's insane. That's the most insane thing. Like as far as like tradition at a live show.
I'll save you the 3 minutes, and you can wait in line for merch for a little bit longer.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Thank you for playing those shows, by the way. That was,
dude,
Dude, thanks for having us.
cool.
Yeah, when I saw that come through, I was like, this is sick.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
That was awesome. You guys are playing the Jason Fest, right?
Yes. Are you guys on that?
We are not on that.
Shit.
But
Is it announced?
I
Yes.
believe so. I see Blink-182's on it. That's why. And that's and like we had a band called Gel, we did an episode with them the other day.
Yeah, they're all the hardcore bands on that show.
they're on
are
it.
Pretty sick.
I think Zach's other band's playing it. I think
his
Slaughter
band?
Beach Dog is playing
Yeah.
it.
Soul Glow's on it.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, it's everyone, but
It's gonna be tight.
that's gonna be a cool fest. I'm gonna try to make it out to that.
Yeah, I was
We'll
going to
see.
tell this story at one of those shows, but I was too embarrassed. I've told this story on here before when I was in 9th, maybe 10th grade, and I worked at Wendy's, and I
Love the Wendy's stories.
skipped. This is the day that I got fired from Wendy's. Actually, I did unknowingly was supposed to work the night before and didn't go in. I didn't know that I was supposed to. And then the next day was Warped Tour in Camden, probably.
Makes sense.
And I was like, I'm going. My friend was like, yo, we should go. And I was like, I was much more spontaneous as a young person than I am now.
What year was this?
This is probably 2002, 2001.
Yeah.
2002 sounds right to me. Did you guys play in 2002?
And 2001. Yeah.
Could have been either one
Yep.
of those. This is the only Warped Tour I ever went to.
If it was main stage, it was 2002. If it was drive-through stage, it was 2001.
I think it was 2002.
There it is.
And I watched you guys play the main stage, and I was close to the stage. And I've never again in my life done that.
I vowed to never play a show with this band.
No, I just never have stood
No.
close or like in the thick of it during a show. I've just been like, this is.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is for, but it's not for me.
Wow. I'm kind of honored that that I was the one.
I mean,
that
it was dope.
deterred you
It
from
was dope.
I get it, man.
You guys were like the local guys,
Yeah.
Well, it was a nice moment. That definitely, especially that year.
dude. Yeah, but ever since then, I was gonna say that at the shows. Like, I saw this band, and I also wasn't sure of the year, so I didn't want to.
Was it too loud, or
Rewrite
was it just aggravating people?
Dude, just like
Being
I don't like being
aggravating.
touched.
Yeah.
And
Sweaty touch.
dude, I don't like
Yeah.
being like in a crowd, like surrounded like that. You can't get out unless you like jump out, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like this one bit. I'm getting shoved around. I'm getting leaned into. I'm getting people's liquids on me.
It's kind of a young man's game, though.
It took
isn't
me
it?
a while to learn that lesson.
Yeah.
That, hey,
Dude.
that maybe this is not all it's cracked up to be out here.
That was the first and only
Yeah.
time I've ever done that.
I think
Yeah.
I was 15 at the Electric Factory, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I was like, I don't.
Don't get me wrong. I definitely was like in mosh heaven for like
yeah.
a lot of my adolescence, but
That's the thing. If I wasn't pitting, dude,
It was tough, man.
I'm standing
you need some room
out of the shit.
I would go to local shows, right? There'd be like 50, maybe 100 people at a big local show. So
Yeah.
it was like, that was what I was used to. And then my first like concert, if you will, I was like, whoa, this is, I'm overwhelmed.
I'm really glad that you're brought up the topic of crowd reaction, because I really wanted to ask you guys this, because I know that you guys are sort of one of those bands that has like, or at least at some point in history has had like the waterfall of people jumping off the stage into the crowd.
A few shows, but
A few times.
Yeah. So I want to know from a band that has had that kind of reaction, what is your reaction to that? Are you excited to see that, or is that like kind of interfering on some sort of level?
At this age, I'm worried. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think initially, I feel like one of the first sets we've had like that. I'll let you go. But it was Bloodfest, and I was like, this is sick. That was cool. But
Yeah, I mean, it rocks. I love. It's just like, it obviously feels good when people are like just vibing to something that
Yeah.
you're doing or you made. But again, I don't like being touched, and people just take creative liberties with wherever they go on the stage.
Yeah.
Same thing with camera people. Like, when a band is on a stage, stay out of their bubble, my man.
Totally.
There was a dude that ran up to me at a fest we played in the UK,
Yeah.
in June, and like grabbed the mic, and then put his arm around my shoulder.
dude,
I'm
And-
so triggered just already.
Yeah, and I was like,
I was pissed they put that on camera too. I was like, dude, you guys edited this video to show this. I was
Oh,
gonna
man.
hit them up, but I was like,
Like like microphone into the teeth is my big
Oh,
worry
yeah.
have
with
you
that
chipped
kind
teeth?
Yeah, just by myself.
Yeah.
I don't even need the help of anybody.
Yeah.
I'll just like gauge like my distance and do that shit all the time.
I feel like Title Fight was the big. They'd get fucked up constantly.
yeah.
That's the thing. I
Ned's
mean-
lips were fucking
Yeah.
raw every tour.
They'd have the big. They'd bring their own bases so they wouldn't move. But when they did move for the mic stand, they would just like go forward and just whack back.
oh, it's the worst feeling ever. Do you know how they felt about that kind of thing?
I can't. I mean,
Right,
I
I
mean, they
can't
love when
really
people.
speak to
Go,
it.
I'm sure they love when
Yeah.
people go up, but who would love a mic in their face?
I think for them it was probably a necessary evil, because
Yeah,
they were the kind
right.
of band that, that was their show, is people kind of just like going crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for me, I'd much rather listen. Stage diving is cool, but I'd much rather people just sing along and be excited.
Yeah, that's cool.
And if you're
Yeah.
gonna get on the stage, tiptoe across the front and do not come near me. Don't come near my pedal board. That's gonna be on. I should have put that on the flyer for the fucking super heaven shows.
That was my other question. How
Tiptoe.
often does a tuner get stepped on in that kind of scenario?
Dude, not that
Not
often.
often.
I
Yeah,
feel
that
like somehow
surprises
my
me.
guitar gets touched, and then I'm like,
The tuner, with the way we have ours ran, is tuner is separate from the rest of our board.
Okay.
'Cause it goes out a separate thing out of the volume pedal, so that's not too
Oh,
worried
yeah,
about. But
okay.
but someone I guess could step on the volume pedal and then it would just cut.
Right.
But I definitely have gotten like ripped out cord from the pedal board. I'm like, what's going on here?
yeah,
Panic mode.
that's the thing that sucks, is I feel like there's too many people that get up there and they just sort of like, I don't know. Like I'm just so curious. I'm like, yo, what is obviously there was that video recently of the dude
That's
sitting
what
on
I'm
the stage.
thinking of. Yeah.
That guy would have lost teeth for sure,
Did you see that?
because that's
No,
just like
what was-
menacing to me.
Was this at one of your shows?
not our show.
No, it was like a viral video
Yeah.
of that band No Pressure was playing, and there was a dude literally sitting on the stage in
I've
the
seen
center.
tweets about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, dude, honestly, the way he reacted was probably the best way. I don't really know the singer, but Parker, he just kind of tapped him. Then dude didn't even realize. I was like, come on, man, get off the stage. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
But
I would have kicked him in the head straight up. I wouldn't have been like, because listen, this is one of the many reasons people don't like me. I am getting paid to be here, presumably. You're not. Get off my stage, motherfucker. That's my vibe.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you don't belong up here.
don't ruin this for other people that want to see the
If
show.
you use the stage as a little catapult to jump off and stage dive,
Freaking
I
sweet.
support that. You're
Yeah, yeah.
sitting down on this motherfucker, you're getting kicked. I'm gonna hurt you.
It's blatant disrespect for sure.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, you think you're being listen. Not on the same level, but same thing. If you wear a full-on costume to a show, don't talk to me. We got nothing in common. We got nothing in common, my friend.
Shout out to Pooh Bear. Came to our show.
I saw the Pooh Bear. I saw the Pooh Bear at merch, and I was like, damn, he is not.
I gotta give credit to Pooh Bear though. That guy's been lifing it for.
Oh, he's a regular at the shows.
Yeah,
Okay.
for decades he's been wearing that
Not
thing.
really.
Yeah. And he's got kids now too. So I got respect for that guy. But I get it.
Dedicated to the art
He's
of wearing.
truly dedicated to the bit.
Have you ever had a chance to speak with him and ask what's the motivation for the Pooh Bear costume?
No, I've actually never had a one-on-one with him. Just sort of like quickly at shows.
Sad.
Yeah, just like quick photos and stuff like that. But our guitar player Watts was at an airport and he was like dressed plain clothes waiting for the same flight as Watts, and he said that like it was like they were making chit chat for like 5 minutes and then it dried up real quick. And then
Yeah,
there's just
I
like 15 minutes of sitting not knowing what to talk about.
So is the costume in the backpack, or did you check it?
Yeah, they just start talking about Pooh.
I do know he's
Do you have
gone
any
through-
of the other costumes? Or?
Like a pizza costume.
Pizza costume?
I feel cool about. I feel like it's like on the back of Dookie when someone held up like the Ernie puppet. I don't know if that's like a super deep cut, but I feel like that's like he's like our Ernie that comes to our shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather just people. I mean, if someone, I'm all for someone dressing up as a banana and coming to one of our shows. But like I said, we got nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's not a conversation starter.
Yeah,
for
we either talk with you wearing civilian clothes or we're not speaking. Because I'm not going to Disney World and talking to fucking Dora the Explorer or whoever's there.
That's universal. But yeah, we'll let that slide.
I'd hit up Goofy. If I saw Goofy, I'd be kind of pumped.
I dab him
Can
up.
Goofy talk?
Goofy? Nah, he's too goofy.
I don't know if any.
He talks on the show, on the cartoon, but I don't think he talks as a.
It's weird that the princesses are real women and everyone else is not.
Yeah. Aladdin's real, I think.
If they just had a real dog being Goofy.
They should have like real ducks. Donald Duck is just like a duck wearing his clothes.
Little sailor hat.
Yeah,
That would be so
that'd be
tight.
cool.
I would definitely go to Disney.
They
if
should
that
have
happened.
the Disney character petting zoo where you can just pet all the animals.
An actual mouse.
Every
That would be
character
crazy.
is represented. The clocks and stuff, and the little cup from
Representation.
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah,
I love
representation.
it. That's what Disney needs. They're for the gays, though. I think Disney.
Disney?
Yeah, Florida got mad at them, which is so
Understood.
crazy.
Okay.
They're like, no, we like everyone. Florida's like, you can't like the gays, and there's like,
Disney?
yeah, Disney, we're cool.
They hate the gays.
No, they like them. They're the opposite Chick-fil-A. Open on Sunday, and they like the gays.
Yeah, that was a thing too.
Yeah.
There was like not a lot of representation in any of their movies.
Oh yeah, they switched the flip on that fast.
Yeah, they got some
they
love.
got it all there.
Good.
Coco? Are you kidding me?
One of my favorite Disney movies.
Let's go. Favorite one. Let's do it around the room.
Of Disney?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Coco and I love Wall-E.
Wall-E is so good, man.
Dude, Wally's goated. I often think about the future of the world and
Yeah.
just think Wally really called it.
Totally.
We're all going to be fat slobs. No disrespect to any fat slobs listening. And we're going to be on our little floating
Oh, I
platform
can't
with our
wait.
little TV popped right in, and we're just going to be...
It's gonna be awesome.
It's not far away.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Dude, the whole buy and large thing, and there's just one company, that's Amazon, baby.
It was Costco for a second, but yeah, Amazon took the cake, huh? I'm ready, dude. The pod looks comfy. If I can podcast from the pod, that'd be great too.
You know what, dude? If that's the trajectory humanity has to take in order for two robots to find love,
It's a win-win, I think.
I'm willing to accept those consequences. I'm willing to take the brunt of just get shot down, evolutionary speaking, and just so two robots can appreciate each other's company.
That's really all it's about.
That's poetic.
Yeah.
That is poetic. We've been doing this for a while. This might be our longest episode yet.
We're fucking Joe Rogan, dude.
I know.
We can go forever.
Yeah,
Totally. This is fun. We're going to run out of internet soon.
I know. I mean, we can edit. We can keep going. It's up to you guys.
I'll let
wanna
you
hold
guys
here.
call it, This is your
Whatever.
ship.
It's crazy I haven't pissed yet.
Yeah, I know. I do have a little bit of piss in me that has to come out. So if we're going, I got to piss. But if we're calling it,
We can call.
let's call it. Do you have anything to plug on the pod?
Not so much. If you want to come to a Jason Fest and see TSL, that'll be tight. There will be other shows this year. I think those will be announced soon. And then Vacationer will have a record out this year, getting the plans together for that.
That's awesome.
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much. This
Thank
is
you
awesome.
guys. Yeah, this is so fun. Thank you.
Cool. Well, we'll see everyone on the Patreon on Thursday, and if not, See you back on the main feed.